Hi. This is here. Hello. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. Took me a second. I realized after I made my stream schedule, obviously, that we've got new kits out today. So that is going to be the first thing that we do. We're gonna look at those kits. I'm going to record it so it can become a video, and then we'll get into Tiny Town, provided that it don't take me 3 years to get through the kits. It shouldn't. There's only 2. They're creator kits. Very exciting. Let me also go ahead and pull up the listing on the side, because you already know. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I opened up the new tab. When was Lil Nas X arrested? Oh no. I hope he's okay. All right, so that's for future me to deal with. We do not have any sort of Sims article. Am I wrong in thinking that they usually make an article about these? I think I am. Because as I'm scrolling through right now, I'm not seeing anything. No, they had... No, that wasn't a creator kit. Okay, well... Okay. So... I can go to the store and go to creator kits. Oh, they have a separate section. It's not there. You all are probably saying that. Your camera's great. What kind of camera? It's a Sony A600. Hey, Eric. Also, yeah, hey Seashell. Hey, Eric. Hey, Lexa. Hey, Roger. You said this is the first for you, getting here that early. You're so funny. Hey, Spider. Hey, Nick. Hey, Corinne. Hey, Peter. Hello, Geek Player. Oh, Delightful Radiance. Oh no. Oh, yes, the mods. Oh, that I was like, what was I doing? I was going through one by one my mods to see what was causing issues. So I do have UI cheats and MC Command Center back in my game. I was not able to keep better build by in my game. It was changing the UI, like it was being weird. So I was just like, okay, I'm taking that out. And I didn't put tool mod back in, but I did see that there is an update for tool mod, but I just haven't put it back in, because I also was like, why am I putting tool mod back in without better build by? Like, I'm not doing that. You said EA Up Insight hasn't shown us anything. That is so funny, because I swear I saw on Discord earlier that they had the link. Let me see. Is it here? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Sims Discord announcements. Yeah, what is this? It's like, what? This is not linked on the main homepage. That's wild. Okay, so the link is in the Sims official Discord, but it's not am I, hold on, let me reset my page. This is, yeah, if you go to creator kits, maybe it's under kits and not creator kits. Yes, it's not listed under creator kits. It's just listed under kits. That is an oversight. Okay, hold on. Let me say something. I'm just gonna put this in the, okay. Okay, you need to go away. I have too many windows open, and they're doing too many things. I'm telling you, this Windows, ooh, trying to make this smaller is pissing me off. Okay, Let me see. Okay. Get out of Discord. Sorry, what's happening? Oh yes, you were saying your morning the mods are broken, and I was saying I fixed it, and then yes, you just got your game to run properly. I don't even think you have all your mods installed. We are gonna have more stuff piled on. People say he's been on that Hollywood snow. Now, why would you say that? Oh, I didn't know that. I feel like I heard something about him, but I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was that rumor. But maybe it was. I did hear something about him, about how he's not doing well, essentially. Oh, beating up a cop. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Looking fresh. Good evening. So last night, the only mods that you have to keep out of your game seem to be Better Build by an MCC. UI cheat seems to be working, and you saw Tool got an update, but you took it out anyway. Right, Tool's not coming back in until Better Build by comes back in. But like I said, I have MCC back in. It seems like it's working, but I guess we'll see when we're actually playing later. Yeah. You like that type? Thank you. 'Tis a dress. I won't stand up, but just take my word for it. Hi, Dragon Frogs, welcome. TV got herself in. Why are people? Is there something? All of this has been the same. All of this has been the same. And the fact that everyone's noticing between people talking about my camera, and I'm like, did I clean? I don't think I cleaned the lens. So people are looking like, wait a minute, that looked new. Oh, he said to say hi. I just switched over from his room. Oh my gosh, Nard. Well, if you go back over there, tell him I said hi as well. Thank you for sending along the message. Love you here tonight. Looks beautiful as always. Thank you. It's looking HD fresh and new. I can see clearly now. The pixels are gone. Yeah, I did notice when I was streaming on the clock app that it looked a little low res, and I was like, now why is it doing that? I have my thoughts on why it's doing that, but alas, I don't like the idea that it was doing that. Now I can, oh, actually, you know what I was gonna do, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, all right, so here's the order of events. I'm going to go live on the clock app, start recording as if I'm recording a video. We're gonna look at the kits. Damn it, that's what I was looking at. I was like, I need the pages up so I know how to refer to them. Cryptic Sims Essential Glam Kit. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at the, oh, there's only one image. Interesting. Oh, let me also do this. And then we'll look at the Grange Mudroom kit by Peacemaker. I have also loaded up my game, so we only have those kits. I did not use the new thing because I have heard, again, mixed reviews on that. I just used James Turner's website to disable, but I thought it could be nice to actually, you said stream's about to go down. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, no. It'll be cool. We'll be good. The clock appears to continue to be the enemy. No. It'll be fine. And I'm gonna tell you, but if it won't be fine, they unfortunately will be the first to go. Okay. New kits. Okay. And then we'll start there. Let me go here. Here. All right, again, I'm doing all this stuff that you all don't even. Oh. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, here we go. All right, let's see if this is working. Okay, it is working because I hear myself speaking. Okay, all right, so they are boots in a boot. I'm hearing the breath. Okay, I don't need this up. I need to see if this is working. Ooh. Let me see. This is like the Sim song. The Sim songs, your favorite Sim song, you know? Do you think maybe should be on both and now all three is just causing issues? No, because I was having issues before I was doing all that. I think what's causing issues is my internet. And unfortunately, there's nothing for me to do about that. Or are we just not really letting go of the cousin? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just talking mess, but I think it's a bandwidth issue for me, like specifically. It's not anything to do actually with the cousins. Okay, cool. So let me do a test. Oh, I need to test this too. Let me see. Is this? No. Now, why did it do that? Oh, because it was damn it. It was. Well, if it's gonna do that, maybe I should do it like this. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is working now. But can I move this or is it gonna be weird? Probably. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got it. Sorry, y'all didn't need the back back room stuff. Okay. And then you can see this. And you can see this. But can I see everybody? I don't think so. And can I see y'all talking? Get your bingo card ready. Everyone, relax. Okay. How can I get rid of this? Is that part of it? And if I get rid of this, oh, that helps so much. Okay, maybe I'll just do like that. I don't know, y'all. Sorry, I'm going back and forth trying to figure out how to make sure everyone can see. And if I go to the game versus go here. And you see this. Yeah. Just testing, 1, 2, 3. So, okay, so we got me. We got the game. And we got the website. Okay, cool. What about this? And then this. Okay, yeah. I think everything should be working. Great! Oh. Uh-oh. You guys are talking about mods and stuff. You said you watch on purple, comment on red and purple. Right. Okay, anyway, so hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna do my intro as if I'm doing a YouTube video. Do not be alarmed. Oh, actually, you know what? The last thing I needed to see, sorry, I need to check something. Can you see this? Yes. Oh, okay. Yes, everyone can see this. Okay, sorry, I'm just switching between my scenes to make sure everyone can see what's going on. I'm also going to turn on my code here because yes, we are talking about new stuff. And so if you are interested in supporting me as a creator, you can purchase the new stuff on the EA website using my creator code vstreetlove. When you enter my creator code vstreetlove in the promo box, that does send a little commission to me, just as like a little thank you. It's not a discount, unfortunately, because I think EA is trifling sometimes, but it is a way to support me as a creator and it doesn't cost you anything extra. And if you are interested in supporting the creators who actually made the kits, instead of using my creator code, you could use Peacemaker's creator code or Cryptic Sims creator code. I think their creator codes are just their names. You can double check with their I don't know, social media stuff specifically. I'm pretty sure. Also, thanks for the likes. Yes. Okay, so let's talk. Let's chit chat. I'm gonna start the thing. He says, see, save money? Yeah, you don't know that word. Right, exactly. How do we get our names back here? Has to edit something on her YouTube. I missed seeing her name. I don't think so. I think it's just a YouTube thing now. I think you have to, I don't think that's on me. Because I don't even see anything on my end to change how people's names show up. Okay, let me start my recording. What can I do with this? Can I put this here? Where can I put this? I'll do like that. Okay, sure. Can I make this smaller? Yeah, the problem is, sorry, there's this window. Maybe I'll just get rid of it. It makes things, there we are. Let's see. Yeah, you have to edit your YouTube display name. Yes. Okay, sir. Hello. Let me hit record. Took me a second. Turn down this music. Okay, and I'll just hide this for a second. Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel, vstreetlove. I'm Vanessa, my pronouns are she, her, and on this channel I like to make silly Sims videos. And today we are going to be looking at the new creator kit. Damn it, I almost had it perfectly. Okay, I got it. Everyone relax. Okay, that was a warm up. Also, I'm gonna record multiple intros because I haven't decided if I'm gonna put both kits in one video or if I'm gonna break them up. So, you said take two. This is actually so fun. Okay. Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel, vstreetlove. I'm Vanessa. My pronouns are she, her, and on this channel, I like to make silly Sims videos. And today, we are looking at two new creator kits that just dropped. The Grange Mudroom kit by Peacemaker, and we're looking at... Damn it! I was so close! Did you see that? Okay, hold on. I got it. I'm not gonna start from the top. I just need to remember what the names were. The Essential Glam Kit. That's what we're looking at. Essential Glam Kit by Cryptic Sim. The Grange Mudroom Kit by Peacemaker. I got this. And today, we'll be looking at the Essential Glam Kit. One more time. Oh my God. Okay. And today, we'll be looking at the Essential Glam Kit by Cryptic Sim and the Grange Mudroom Kit by Peacemaker. And in this video, we'll be taking a look at the Essential Glam Kit by Cryptic Sim. And in this video, we'll be taking a look at the Grange Mudroom Kit by Peacemaker. I think I got it. I think that was it, right? Those are the names. The Grange Mudroom Kit, yes. Essential Glam Kit, yes. Give the cue cards. He said, how do you remember that part? Public speaking, thank you. Flawless if you ignore all the ticks I did. Okay. You know what? I was thinking I would like to take a public speaking class. I think that would be helpful. Sorry, the cat found a piece of trash. Please give me one moment. Girl, what are you messing with? Oh, here we go. What you don't know is my apartment is absolute mess. So I will be spending my evening straightening up somewhat because I woke up first thing this morning and, oh, let me pause the recording. I woke up first thing this morning and it was like 6:30. It literally was 6:30 in the morning. Or yeah, now I'm thinking about it. It was at a time where she should have already had breakfast. But I heard just like chewing, and she was chewing on plastic. And I was like, what could she possibly be chewing on? And it's like a package, I had ordered some clothes. And the, like, you know, the envelope it comes in, she was chewing on it. And I haven't decided if I'm keeping the stuff either. So then I was like, okay, can we just like relax? So yeah. Anyway, what's happening? You said cat trash kit. Public speaking classes are kind of terrifying, but also really useful. Yeah, I took one like years ago, but I think it was a requirement for my major when I was in college. So yeah. He said standing go. You're definitely getting the Peacemaker kit. He's one of the best CC creators, especially for windows and doors. Ooh, I think it's interesting when you all tell me that a CC creator is known for something that they don't end up giving us with their kit, right? Like I think Cryptic Sim being known for makeup is the most aligned ever. Cause I'm like, does the Grange Mudroom kit even come with windows and doors? I can't tell. Are we supposed to see what comes with the kits? Yes. Are we supposed to see what comes with the creator kits? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I'm clicking buttons. I know you all can't see. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to see something real quick. Yeah, this listing is all over the place. It's not done yet. I think it's just not. There's no way, because you can't see what comes in. This is going to be a surprise for all of us. Okay? Okay. Let me continue to record. We are going to continue. Okay, so this is the listing for the Sims 4 Essential Glam Kit by Cryptic Sim. And as you see here, it's not really complete because we're not seeing every last like item that comes with the kit right now. All we see is this image, which is really nice. Obviously, we're getting new. It's a makeup kit, so we're gonna get new makeup. It says 3 Sims with glamorous makeup, 1 with a braid. Oh, this is the accessibility description. Okay, well, let's just jump in the game and let's actually look at this on a sim. Okay. Everyone can see? Great.
Surely Quisib.
I'm gonna that bow randomizing on whatever sim I make is actually really funny. Oh, did you know that? Wait, are fem sims supposed to have body hair? Is that how it's always been, or is that new?
Huh.
I didn't even know that was an option. Okay, interesting. Not what we're here for though. Also, your whole situation is interesting to me. Let me just, oh, okay, that's not what I was going for. I was going for something like this. Okay, I think that could be fun. Nope, nope, that's not what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm just gonna pick different eyebrows. Yes, okay, perfect. They do randomize with body hair, but there are mods to stop femsins from generating with it. Some Botox brows. Okay, so then I'm not gonna be able to see what's happening here. So let's do a little bit of that. I think this is good. Take off the makeup. All right. Okay, so we've got a sim here that we can at least look at this stuff with. So I have the game loaded up with just the kits that we're looking at today and the base game. So I don't think there's any way for me to just kind of like only like when I'm in the makeup category. Yeah, they still haven't fixed it so that when you're in the makeup category, you see all the makeup and not just the eyes. So I'm just gonna go through and hopefully if I hide base game, that will be helpful. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Also, if you're wondering how I am seeing so many items in a 3 across, it's because I have the more cast columns mod. So I'm just going through every makeup category. And I'm clicking Essential Glam. Wow, we got a lot of lips. Ooh, we even got some face paints. Wow, okay. Okay, so let's try. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to organize this. I'm going to go through each category. I'm going to start with this sim. I'm going to try to look at it on a sim with a lighter skin tone as well. And then maybe look at it on a sim, maybe mask features, more mask features, just to see. I don't have a super structured way of looking at this because this is the first time that we've gotten a makeup kit ever. So, you know, we're all experimenting here. You use 5 columns. Yeah, I had tried. I think I might try 4 columns next. Although when I had tried the 4 columns, it was like distorted on my computer, maybe I haven't tried it since I was on my laptop, but I was like 3 is a comfortable, you know, amount, and so I might try 4 next to see if it's messed up. Okay. How do I? Sorry, I'm doing moderation stuff. Okay, great. Oh. Okay, I'm also getting suggestions from the chat to try it on a darker sim, so I will even do that. I'm gonna start here and then we'll go darker and lighter. I think that's a good idea. Oh, okay, sorry. Let's jump into it first. Looking in the eyes category. So it looks like we have 6 new makeup options here. We've got these eyeshadows here. Also, okay, the vibrancy of these colors are making it look like the swatches are not aligned, but I don't think that's the case. So this eyeshadow comes in 10 default swatches. Now remember, with the makeup, we now have these slider options. So we can shift the hue ourselves. We can change the opacity. So if you like the color, but you think it's too strong, you can bring down the opacity. You can also change the saturation if you want it more like saturated is kind of like how much color, if you will. So if you want less color, you can bring the saturation down. If you want more color, you can bring it up. And then you can also change the brightness. So you can make it really, really bright and make it really dark. So with that in mind, we got a lot of different ways to change how this looks. Like I kind of have made like a more of like a grayish purple by changing these filters up. And I started with the green, which is even funnier to think that I started with the green here. But I like this. I think this is pretty. It's basically eyeshadow that goes across the lid in the inner corner and then a little bit on the lower lash line. Okay, the next swatch is kind of like a shimmery that's just on the top lid. Comes in 12 different swatches. Ooh la la. These are really pretty. I feel like we've been needing more makeup in this game. I feel like The Sims has not been providing a whole bunch of makeup as of late. So I think this kit is much needed. Ooh. And also let me know if you have downloaded CC from Cryptic Sim before. Because that's the thing about these kits. You are more than welcome to, okay, so sorry, I moved on to the third one as I'm talking. And I like this second swatch here. Is this like smoky? Ooh, this is so good. What I was gonna say is you are more than welcome to continue to download CC if you are able to do so. No one is stopping you from downloading CC from Cryptic Sim if you were already doing that. However, if you don't like playing with CC, or if you play on the console, now Cryptic Sim's talent comes to you through the creator kits. And remember, you can support Cryptic Sim and this creator kit if you use Cryptic Sim's creator code when you go to purchase the kit on the EA app or Sims 4 website. Back to the programming. You need to make a shoe and accessory. Oh, okay, hold on, let me pause. I need to make a shoe and accessories collab kit with the Sims team. You make good-ish? Why are y'all just assuming that that's what I would do? What about anything that I show up as makes you think I'd be good at a shoes/accessories kit? Shoes specifically, accessories maybe. I could do an earring kit. Earring and maybe some glasses. Shoes? I wear Crocs around the house. Your accessories on my fave. Oh, you said I don't know your shoe game though. Okay, so you're ahead of me. Thanks for the likes on the clock app, y'all. Okay, let me continue, sorry. Okay, so this third one comes in 12 different swatches. Now this color palette seems to be more of like a neutrals nude color palette. It reminds me of like the Naked. Do you remember that Urban Decay's Naked color palette? Yeah, this one on this Sim skin tone I think looks really good. And this one too, just like it's like darker and smoky. Ooh, and again, you can change the opacity because if you're like, ooh, I like it, but it's a little intense. You can just bring down the opacity a little bit. Oh, and bringing down the opacity, I realized that the smokiness is also on the lower lash too. Yeah, this one's really cool. I can't tell if I change the opacity or whatnot by messing with it. Okay, yeah. Okay, this next one seems like it's a similar one, but shimmery. So you can do matte or shimmery. Ooh, there's some red in here as well. There are 12 swatches of this eye look. And then next we have this one that has 12 swatches as well. Ooh, it's like an inner corner thing. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, this is kind of nice if you just want to add just a little bit of brightness. And then the last swatch, or the last item, has 9 different swatches. And it's kind of like lid and inner corner, again, with more like nudes. And then there is, I think, sparkly happening here as well. You said it got so quiet you thought she froze up. Hold on, am I quiet? Can you hear me? It looks like you should be able to hear me. And you can hear the game. You said, I would like an accessory kit. Not sure if I would expect that from you though. Dang, Loser Kim. You hear that? Loser Kim was like, I mean, I want one, but like from you, I don't know about that. How's your Sims after the update? My Sims is fine, Kirsty. As you see, I'm in here. We out here. I will say, quick rant, y'all. I have paused my recording so I don't have to edit this out later. Someone commented on one of my videos, right? And they were like, because I made a video, I posted it specifically on TikTok, y'all. And it was me basically saying like, hey, take your mods out because this update is a doozy, right? Somebody commented and was like, my game is still messed up even after taking out my mods. It broke the game. And it made me think, oh, I wonder, and I'm not sure, but I wonder if people take their mods out, go into their saves, and then they're wondering why things aren't working. I don't know if people understand when I say take your mods out. I'm not saying go and play your normal, regular saves. You play those saves with mods. You can't go back into those saves until those mods are updated. And I don't know, because people blanket are like, the game just is broken. And I'm like, the game is not broken. I am in the game. I know for a fact the game is not broken. And to make matters worse, I'm on the game on a PC. I used to be on a Mac. Sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe Macs are cool, but PCs are not. I'm literally, we're here coming to you live on a PC. I know the game is not broken. Your saves, however, of course they won't work if you take your mods out of your game and jump back into your saves with your mods, right? I don't know how many people know that or don't know that. And it's just like, so people make blanket statements, people leave comments, I try to reply, they don't come back until they see the comment. And so now we're playing, you know, phone tag basically with comments, comment tag, trying to help people troubleshoot. And I hate helping people troubleshoot. Not because I hate helping people, but more so troubleshooting is so, everybody's troubleshooting situation is so specific and so nuanced. And you need so much information to help figure out what's going on. And hence why I'm like, I shouldn't be doing that. I should not be doing that. That is not who I am. I am a content creator, you know? I'm on console and the only like game breaking thing you've experienced is infants corrupting your save. Ooh, that's weird, Sunflower. Have you reported that? He said, don't bring logic to YouTube. Okay, so moving on from Peter. There are some saves that can't play without certain mods, otherwise it'll fudge with things, lifespans, missing CC, etc. Exactly. No, you can't. If there are, like for example, Tiny Town, I realized, I'm like, I can't play that. I can't play without my CC in it. I think I was gonna take out all my mods and CC and then add it back later. And then I was like, wait a minute, I actually have Sims who have certain CC hairs. Now I need to keep all that stuff in the game or else I'm gonna load into the game. It's gonna be weird. I am pretty sure. Oh, and like the astronaut, like work from home mod now. Can't play without that when I play in Aurora's household, right? So yeah, if I load into the household and it doesn't have the mods that I need to play the household, of course it's gonna not work. And I don't know if people understand the workflow. So all that to say, I will be making a video. I don't know if it'll really help. I hope if it helps at least one person, it was worth it. A YouTube video specifically, because I've already made a video on TikTok and I don't know if it means a damn thing, honestly. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Okay, let me continue. There's some, you said whenever you remove MCC and you load into a regular save, one of two things will happen. A bunch of elders die or a bunch of Sims age up. Oh, because you use it for the lifespan. And that's why, see, MCC can't mess up your saves if you don't know how to use it for real. That's how you beat the system, okay? Don't ever learn how to use the mod to its advantage and then it cannot hurt you, right? Love your glasses. Thank you, Mars. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so those are the eye looks. So let's take off this eye look for now, and we're gonna move on to the new eyeliners that we got. And then when we go into the other skin tones to look at the makeup, I'll maybe layer some things and leave it on. We'll see. So we've got 5 new eyeliners that we can use for our Sims with this kit. So this one has like an inner quarter, outer wing situation happening. And we got several different colors for this. All of these are kind of dark, but I imagine if I shift the hue, look, I can have colored eyeliner. Shifting the saturation, you can change the brightness. Ooh. So don't forget that you can do that whenever you're clicking on these and you're like, oh man, I want something brighter. That's exactly what these sliders are for. Okay, so then we have another eyeliner look. And this one has a more dramatic wing, and then the inner corner isn't as dramatic compared to the first one. And there's 12 different swatches of this. Some of these are definitely more obvious colors, or excuse me, not more obvious colors, but like these are different colored swatches. And then you've got the darker with the pop of the color. Okay, so I'm already, we're loading, recreating Cryptic Sims makeup looks for my YouTube shorts and for my TikTok. Okay. And Instagram. Make sure you're following me on Instagram if you're not already, please. I need to get my Instagram numbers up. Okay, so then for this third one, oh, this is interesting. So this sim, I have, I don't know, it has like one of the default eyelashes, so it's doing something weird with the eyelashes. But there are, what is this? Seven different swatches. Some of these are colored, some of these are like more neutral, and it's just more of like a, I don't know, a smudged, thick eyeliner look. And then we have this one, which is just a winged top liner look, and there are 5 default swatches of this. But again, you can shift the saturation and color for some of these. Let me see. Oh, okay, so this one is making it more like gray because this was black. What about this one here? Okay, so like this makes it a little bit more red. Ooh, maybe a little pop of orange. Okay. And then the last eyeliner look is like an inner lower lash line, and then like tight to the top lash line. Whew. It's like really challenging my my makeup lingo. Okay, and it looks like we've got 12 different swatches of this as well. Is it just the lower lash line? I can't tell. I thought it may be the top, but it could just be the lower lash line here. I can see, yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, just the lower lash line. Oh, this is cool. And this one has the different, I'm gonna call them fashion colors from now on, like the brighter funky colors. And then we've got white, we've got some other neutral ones as well. So this is kind of cool too if you want to just like, I don't know, maybe make your Sims look, what's the thing that they say, like more awake, like bring the brightness down, and then suddenly without it, she looks a little bit like womp womp. With it, ooh, a little more refreshed. That's what they say. I don't know if it's true, but that's what they say. Okay, we did not get any new eyelashes, but we did get 3 new blush swatches. So this has 12 different swatches here, and it's all across the cheeks and cheekbones. All right. And then this one is across the cheeks and the bridge of the nose. So we get some of that, like, I don't know, bright blush effect. This is definitely a trendy makeup style. Okay. And then it looks like we've got some sort of like highlight. Is that what's happening? This one's very subtle. So wait, let me see, with it and without it. Okay, so yeah, the cheeks are shiny. Is that what it's supposed to be? I definitely do not know this makeup technique. So if you know what this is, you go ahead and let me know. All right, I'm seeing the color kind of change here. I don't know if it's supposed to change on the nose at all. There's a little bit of happening on the nose. If I want to see exactly what's going on, maybe I can hue up the saturation and the brightness so you can see that's on the cheeks and on the nose. Okay, cute. We've got several lip swatches. We've got, or not lip swatches, lip items, lip glosses, if you will. Ooh, sorry, I have more in these glasses in a minute, so. Real quickly, I hate when people expect content creators to be customer support. Like, even if there is gamers broken, what were you supposed to do about it? I don't know. I think they just see someone, they're like, you look trustworthy, help! And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. You always start a fresh save anytime there's any disruption to our normal flow. It just makes sense. Yeah, oh, porcelain. Okay, yeah. I'll go back and call it porcelain. I think that people just don't know. And I do my best to raise the alarm every time there's an update. And I do it so much so that someone commented on my latest TikTok and they were like, not you always yelling at me every time there's a new patch. And I'm like, I am trying not to yell in this one, actually. You know, so it's just very, very frustrating because I get the community. No, no. Like, can I be candid with y'all for a moment? Just for a moment. We'll jump right back into it. I paused the recording, okay? Just for a moment, I don't think I understand. I think that's why I get frustrated. I don't understand why people get so upset. There is an update to the game that everyone insists is broken and boring and doesn't work. So they try to make things more interesting, fix things, and then people are outraged, and I never understand that. Never. I never understand it. At all. Like, yeah, if you heavily edit the game with mods, yeah, if the people who make the game update the game, you're gonna have to go back and update your mods. I never understand why people get so mad. I get that if you waited a long time to finally update your mods and then they come out with another update, you're pissed. But why are you pissed at the developers for that? You know, like, it's aggravating, but it's kind of like one of those abstract aggravations where it's like, no, it's no one's real fault. It just is annoying. Right? Like, it is annoying if you wait a long time to update your mods and then they come through with another update. It's just like, oh, you know, like, yes, that is annoying, but why are you mad at the Sims team for this? You know, like, that's weird. That's what's weird to me. Very strange, very strange. Okay. Folks just like to talk ish. Well, and that is true. Going back to this, I did get some info from the chat that this is kind of like the porcelain skin look. I have seen that before. So yeah, it's shiny. This is definitely a trendy look. Someone's gonna eat down with this on their sim. It probably won't be me though, just because I am confusion with that one. Now looking at these 8 different lips, let's see what we've got here. So we've got like a shiny lip gloss. Love getting this. Oh, I also like how there's like a little bit of like color differentiation here in the center. That's kind of cool. It kind of makes you look like the sim has like, I don't know, lip texture or something. This is actually really neat. So those are the 12 different swatches for that one. We've got another one here. Ooh, yeah, this little texture thing that's happening here. I think I like this. 10 different swatches on this. Oh, this one's like so soft and so pretty. I like this color. Oh, this is gonna be so exciting to have this, honestly. Ooh. It is also interesting to learn which colors and things that I gravitate to personally. Yeah, I kind of like, I don't know, that it's kind of like soft edged on the lips there. So then for this third one, we've got, are these more like neutral colors? I don't even know. It's interesting because this is creating a shape that isn't necessarily my sim shape. It's almost like overlined. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Ooh. That's not even ooh. I just love, I love darker lips on darker skin tones. I love darker lips in general. And then, yeah, it does something on a deeper skin tone. Okay, yeah, so there's 12 different swatches of this as well. Very dramatic Cupid's bow. We've got another gloss. Oh, okay, so these have like a transparent thing about them. I'm clicking through. These are 10 different swatches, supposedly. I am not seeing the difference. I thought I was. Oh, I'm kind of seeing the difference in the light. It's like barely different. This is the kind of thing that to me would be layered on top of like a lipstick, but I don't think you can layer with the lip category. So if you just want like a little subtle something, a little subtle shine, now we have that option here. Okay, halfway through. Ooh, okay, so we've got a gloss that has definitely more color going on. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really good. I'm looking at these things one by one. There's 12 different swatches on that, but like, yeah, if you do a full makeup look, it's gonna be great. Oh, I like this one too. I don't know, I like the soft edges and then like the deep color here in the center. There's 12 different swatches of this one. And yeah, this is kind of like a gloss. Oh, this one is my favorite so far. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like the bright inner lip. I've actually been trying that personally myself. Love it. Okay, so then we've got more of like a matte situation. Yeah, this is more matte. And obviously some of these to me look better on this sim skin tone than others, in my opinion. Though with these, you can kind of see what the actual shape is on the sim's lips, and that's helpful. But then like, to me, this one looks really good on this sim, you know? Personal taste. Okay, this is the last one. Oh, again with the shine. Look at that. Ooh, you can see the light shifting. And then clicking through. Oh, wow. What is this? 15 different swatches that you get without even shifting the opacity or the saturation or anything like that. Ooh, this is going to be fun to have in the game. I'm very excited that I have these. Okay. And then lastly, I'm pretty sure, are these 4 different, I guess, highlight treatments is what's happening here. So we have maybe some like under eye concealer, under eye brightener. So there's some, oh, no, okay, not just under eye, because I'm seeing some in the center of your sim's face. Okay, very interesting. I am seeing some like, let me, I can change the saturation so you can really see where it is. And then you can change the okay. Oops, sorry. You can change brightness. Oh yeah, this is good because I'm just trying to show you where it is. Now this makes her look ashy. Okay, we don't want that unless we want that. Unless we're trying to tell a story, a spooky story maybe. But yeah, this looks like some different brightener. Now what's this? Oh, are these like makeup freckles? There's 7 different swatches of these. And yeah, it's like little freckly spots all over my sim's face. Yeah, that's what that is. It's like fake freckles. That's pretty cool. He said, dang, might need to get this kit and you don't buy kits anymore. Well, for what it's worth, it's not a kit, it's a creator kit. So, you know, the creators, you know, made this. No new eyelashes, I know. You said, how much did they pay you? Not enough. Also, who is this? You know I don't get paid for this. I'm pausing the recording. Allison, are you still here? You know I don't get paid for this. I hope you were joking. Moving on. I don't know if they're still here. Eyelashes is a missed opportunity. Absolutely, I agree. But does Cryptic Sim usually make eyelashes? I don't usually download his CC. So I don't know. He said, Allison. You're getting this for sure. That other kit, I'm probably going to leave. Well, I'm not going to make a call. First of all, I already have them. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get it. Of course, I already have it. So, but I am very interested to see what that is. Again, we're not actually seeing on the listing what we're getting yet, which I find odd. But yeah, I know. People are so funny. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to one specific chat and then I remember everyone can hear me. I'm like, and then I'm like, ooh, okay. All right, so then the next thing, wow. Okay, so I thought that this was brightener. No, this one here, ooh, okay. So we've got different like brightening under eye situation. Okay, this one is under eyes. This swatch also looks like it's a little bit above the brows. This one is all over my sim's face. And then, whoo, this one's really bright. And you're like, what? This doesn't work for this sim skin type. Remember, you can change the hue. We can shift the hue. What does that do? Anything? Okay, no. We can also shift the saturation. Shifting the saturation to make it more saturated actually helps with the actual tone of the color. Then you can change how bright it is. So we can bring down the brightness. And now it's like, okay, she's got some brightness under her eyes and on the top of her cheekbones. And then you can bring down the opacity if you'd like. So something that started off like, ah, now is appropriately toned for this sim, right? That's why we have the sliders. But this is really cool. Yeah, this is great. It also reminds me of when you like freshly put the powders and stuff on before you like wipe them away. Not wipe, but you know, use the brush them off. And then, ooh, last and certainly not least, we have these different highlight points, which with the base game, we did have something similar to this already. So I'm glad that we have another one with these different swatches. We have some different colored, like essentially what would be undertones, if you will, to kind of add a little pop to your different makeup looks. So I think that's really neat. Okay, so those are all the items individually. Let's start layering different things. So I'm gonna add another sim.
Meshka fromp you messer.
Okay, I guess you'll do. And you have a slightly lighter tone. I don't think. Oh, it is interesting that most of these are tagged not as masculine, which is kind of funny, except for this, I guess. These sliders are really helpful to like really change the vibe, you know? Anyway, so the makeup isn't tagged as masculine. Go figure, I guess. But just so you can see, it does look good. Ooh. Ooh. Now my sim, unfortunately, this color, what's your skin tone, babe? Cool, medium. It's not very, it's a little ashy. Oh, I don't know about that tone. I could possibly warm it up, but just wanting to see here what it would look like to layer some things. Okay, I mean, like that kind of helps, but unfortunately, he just looks, ooh, he looks a little ashy. That could be maybe this again. Let me try. What did I say? Shift to saturation. I don't know. I don't think there's any helping the skin color. This is why people are still downloading X Mira's packs or whatever, because the skin tone packs, because some of these skin tones are not that great, honestly. Ooh, that lip. Oh, it's too good. It's literally too good. Okay, I'm just clicking around now because I'm like, okay, what does it start to? I don't even know what to say. I just like, oh, it looked good. I love this. Okay, sorry. Let me add some more sims. So let's go darker and lighter. Okay. So let's pick a really deep tone. Is this the deepest I can go? Do you guys follow I think it's Gloria on the clock app? Because I think this one is pretty deep. Some of these I'm like, I don't know. Okay, is it just me, or do the skin tones not match the swatch? I think that's another thing that feels a little frustrating, because I'm like, what is this color here? Like, these kind of match. Okay, maybe we'll go with this skin tone. Okay. And then, sorry, I'm gonna make her lips fuller. I know it's a bias. It is a bias, me making the darker Sims with the fuller lips, but unfortunately, it's a bias that I have to stand behind today. You said they definitely do not match the swatches. Okay, see? that lip is CC coated, right? Okay, so let's look again at the makeup. And I can't, unfortunately, I can't like double check from the site that I'm not missing anything else as far as the kit is concerned. I wouldn't expect, sorry, I can't speak. I wouldn't expect to see anything anywhere else from the kit, but just double checking. Yeah, these are the, oh! I am so glad I clicked around because we actually did get some freckles from the kit. You can kind of see on this sim, the way that I have it here. Do we have swatches? Yes, we have 3 different swatches for this. So you can see this is the first swatch, the second swatch, the third swatch. Oh! Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm clicking around. I wish the listing was updated on the website. Okay, so yeah, so I found some like frecklies in the actual skin details category. That's really cool. All right, let me just again double check. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. And just on the off chance, let me just make sure there's no like nails or something. No. Okay. And no skin effects. Interesting. I would have thought that would have been the time possibly to add some skin effects. Well, this is definitely the porcelain skin, but this is base game. Okay. Going back here. So I'm glad that we checked that. I think I'm gonna get rid of those skin details, but that does come with a kit as well. I'm seeing what you all saying about the eyebrows. You said, sorry, Genesis, you said that was from the update. No, this one is not from the update. This one is with the kit because I'm seeing the little icon. You can't see it, I think, on your screen. These came with the update, but this one specifically is with the kit. So that's really cool that there's one new item in the skin details category that comes with the kit. Okay, so again, starting to look at some of these on like a darker skin tone. I'm gonna click through really quickly because we've already seen them. I will say that darker skin plus bright colors equals 8 down every single time. So that first eyeshadow is dope. But just clicking through here, like I said, because we've already seen them. And remember that some of the swatches for some of these things are not going to be the most complimentary depending on what you're trying to do, but that's okay because you can adjust them. I just want to continue to remind you that you can adjust them. The sparkles, love it. Love the shimmer, love the sparkle swatches. These look so good. And as we're looking through these, I think I will leave them on instead of taking them off like I did for the first sim, just because we've already seen things individually. Or maybe I won't, because I'm like, you know, you haven't seen them on the different skin tones. So I'll just click through here so you can see these different eyeliners. And this is the second eyeliner and the 12 swatches that come with that on this sim. I love, again, the darker skin tone with the pop of the brightness is just so good. It's so good every single time. Now, I will say this is the only eyeliner that confuses me a little bit. I don't know what is happening with it. I don't know if it's like, because it looks split, and I don't know if that's because, like, if you look at this first one, if that's just the weird split from the eyelashes that that come with the eye itself. That is unusual to me. But this is the second to last eyeliner, and then the last eyeliner, which is just the inner lower lash line. Oh, this is it's so good. Then we've got the cheeks. So we're seeing here some of these different swatches as well. 12 different swatches. You can always adjust them if things look strange. This one, which goes across the nose. I like that makeup trend also. I know it's like a newer one, but I do like it. And then also the shiny. Although somehow the way that it's rendering, I would say is not necessarily my favorite. I don't know why it's doing that on the sim in game, because you can see kind of like the, I can't remember what it's called, with the ring effect. Not so sure about that. But then we've got the different lips. Ooh. Ooh la la. With the different lips on this skin tone. Oh yeah, this one's good too. You all are gonna have to let me know what your favorite item is in the comments. I'm just like quickly trying to go through these swatches. Oh yeah, and this is the lip gloss. Ooh, this is, I feel like, the first true lip gloss that we've gotten in this game, where it's literally the Sims lip color and then just a little bit of shine on top of it. No actual color with it. And then going here, you can see these ones. And then going here, we're almost done with the lips. Seeing all the different colors. And then lastly, this one. Yeah, I like the swatches that change or like look like they change the shape. What I would say is I would have liked to see a little bit more lip liner, but I don't know if Cryptic Sim does lip liner. It's just something else that I've been thinking about when it comes to Sims makeup. Like I would like to have more like of a lip liner thing. Almost wish we had a lip liner category. So yeah, so these are the different full like face highlight looks that we have. Oh yeah, these are the freckles. These are the actual the highlights, which again, I do love seeing them. Remember, you can change the saturation and then you can kind of change, although I think the cooler one works here. You change the opacity, change the brightness a little bit. I think it's called moire. The moire of it all, when you can see kind of like the little layers or whatever. And again, it's like, what does this look like when you're stacking different things together? Put some eyeliner. The bright eyes. Oh, love those. I think the under eye is a little too bright. Okay, well, you all who are better at makeup than me, y'all figure it out. Let me, again, turn up the saturation. Okay, that helped a little bit. Wow, distinct. Where am I? Here. Yeah, that's my only critique. The more, I think it's called moiraying of it all. Hold on, let me look. That may not be the word. That may not be the word I'm looking for. But it encapsulates the vibe, I think. You wish that... Oh my gosh! Adia, thank you for the gifts! Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, welcome! You said Bummer needs more. Yes, I think that these... Ooh. Okay, well, this one... These are actually pretty cool. And then you can change the opacity, bring down the brightness a little bit. But I'm seeing some critique that wishing that some of these were a little bit more dark skin friendly. And I would like to think that they can be adjusted to be friendly, but it's almost like we needed one more swatch that is like, I don't know, a little bit, I guess, darker. Like maybe if it started in this color range or something, because this whole thing, unless I just bring it down, bring down the brightness, excuse me, bring down the opacity. Yeah, it kind of starts to read as ashier, which we don't want. So some of these I think are more successful than others when it comes to actual deeper skin tones. Like this maybe is not as successful, whereas these I think can be adjusted to be more dark skin friendly. Ooh, these colors are fun. Once again, I'm getting distracted. That's less to do with the dark skin friendly or not. You know, fun colors. I can get rid of, I'm not liking the blush per se. Oof. That's a pretty color. Yeah, like something like this. I guess essentially in this, like maybe if we got these under eye things in the swatch that's like that, and then we can adjust it, you know? I don't know. That's just a thought. I think that's cute. You said it's white. It's not matching any undertones. Yeah, well, my thought on that was that you can shift the color. The problem is shifting the color on from white on this isn't that great. Like, yeah, it needs to have started, not opacity. It needs to have started in some sort of like skin tone or something. Because one of these actually, maybe it's like this one. One of these actually starts with what seems like an actual color. This one is just, I think, the most intense. Yeah, the banding is what I'm looking at here. I wish there wasn't that banding. I don't know why it's doing that per se. Okay, so I think for me, I'll get rid of that. Yeah, because the rest of these are cute. Yeah, you see? Now I have nothing, it's just the eyes and the lips. So I'd have to go and play with it and tweak it a little bit more, because by default, me messing with some of those, I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yasinaj Naborf.
Okay, and then as when I do want to randomize,
Sorry, Aroba. Kambipa Womberg.
I mean,
Subawes. Shlof Vajila.
oh, you know what else I just thought about? We are going,
Reginil.
let me just wait until
Lampima Ruskin.
there's gonna be Sims.
Yabasani.
Okay,
Bivaz Febine.
okay, all right,
Poli 9 Mokosa.
okay,
Mesa Plim Sarpava.
all right. Okay, she was talking a lot. There's gonna be Sims who randomize with Cryptic Sin's makeup, and I do find that funny to think about. Is it just me, or do I hate these older Sim hairstyles? That's something, at least. Okay. Okay. Again, seeing some of these on different skin tones, very interesting. Because I'm like, oh, and different eye shapes and stuff too. This is, I didn't know. Seeing on the different eye shapes is helpful. very helpful because some of these are distorting in a way I don't expect. That is not how I thought that was gonna look on this sim. And it makes me think, I'm like, I am not playing with different eye shapes enough. Ooh. This still looks good though, with the like smoking out and the neutral in the center. But yeah, I don't play with different eye shapes enough, is what I'm realizing, to see how some of this makeup and stuff would look. Because how it is showing up on the sim is very different than how it's been showing up on the other sims that I've looked at so far. Is anyone else shocked? Shocked! Ooh! Thank you for subscribing! Oh my god, thank you, Sarah! Appreciate ya! You've been following you on the tube of you for a bit now. I just realized you're on Twitch as well. Yay! Well, Sarah, actually, you didn't miss anything. I just returned back to the purple app just a few weeks ago. So, you know, I started here, left for the tube of you, came back to the purple app. Good to see you. Thank you for subscribing. You wish the under eye swatches were more dark skin friendly. Oh, I think I read that already. And yep, still good. So, yep. Maybe needs layering. What do you mean, Spider? Can you explain? Okay, so those are the different eyes. And then the eyeliner. Wow. Eyeliner definitely makes a difference, if you ever were wondering. I'm just clicking through the actual item itself. This, yeah. Woo. Really made her face look different. Okay, so then we've got the blush. Oh, okay. It's interesting to see what it was anticipated to do to the structure. This is your friendly reminder to, if you are concerned about same face syndrome with your Sims, which is not a real problem, your Sims can look like whatever you want them to look like. Remember to try the randomizer, okay? And randomly generate Sims and edit them from there, because that'll definitely help you get Sims that maybe you wouldn't normally play with or normally make. Yeah, like, because she looks so different than she did 2 seconds ago. Okay, so these are some of the lips. Ooh. Yeah, each one making the sim look so different. Yeah, this one, I don't know, this one might be my favorite. This one specifically, I think, is my favorite lip. And then as far as the different swatches, this is the essential glam makeup kit, so it is going to be kind of like dramatic. That is the idea. I kind of like that neutral color. This sim looks different from every single angle, right? And then that's on me. That's on me. Starting with the first one here, we can see the different brightness levels. I didn't click through all the different swatches on purpose because I'm like, we don't need to see all the swatches. If you want to see every last little thing, make sure you pick up the kit if you've liked what you've seen so far. Gonna skip the baking, go more into like the highlight sections. Again, it is really interesting to see these on different skin tones, on different faces. My flabbers are gasted. Okay, so this looks real bright. This looks real bright. And this is where opacity might do us some favors. Yeah, just bring it down a little bit. A lot of it. Not even a little bit, a lot of it. Maybe bring down the brightness some. I don't know, sometimes when I adjust it, I'm like, is it worth having it at all? Oh, it did something. Yeah, it did something. But it's a lot more subtle. Wow, V-glamorous. Okay, one more. Oh, okay.
Quaxanos Vopea.
Chobe, Mr. Glorb.
Okay.
Narshkos Miba, huh?
Ulak Barbahoy.
This,
Yup,
them
Morgana.
randomly generating with this hair is
Quas.
make me upset, and I can't explain why.
Aurora. Oh, the samba.
How do you? Yorba Bay.
Sure.
If it's a me, if we know.
Let me get rid of this. I don't even like your hair for real. Is there... Oh yeah, more of like the reddish undertone. Maybe I'll just go with you. The first of all, I don't be really making... Let me... Okay. Again. Because these colors don't match, I guess I'll go with this one. I guess. I don't know why I'm so confused. This is Project Runway makeup kit. He would love to make a full 2016 era glam sim with this kit. That's so funny. Okay. So just clicking through again, new eye shape just dropped as far as looking at all this different makeup with different eye shapes. She got really big eyes. And just because I hadn't really seen it, because I keep changing it, maybe we, this is a bias, but this is the way her lips were, we're fine. It's just more so like, so we can see some changes on how things look with the different shapes. Where am I? What's this? Okay, so we're done with that. Looking at some of these different colors, very interesting. Again, with these different eye shapes, it's reminding me to be more courageous when I'm making Sims. I do feel like I've seen this person in real life though, so that's also kind of freaking me out. Now I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna look through some of these colors on the lower lash line. I think that's kind of fun. Some of these as well. Very dramatic. Sorry. Okay. Cheeks. Same sort of thing. Now, this is a makeup look. I keep thinking that it would be fun to try to use something like this to simulate, like, I don't know, a constant sunburn situation. But I understand that this is actually like a makeup trend, Like, what was it? This one that's like very, very pink on this sim. Drag down the brightness. Ooh, make it brighter. Drag down the opacity some. That's kind of fun. Okay, lips. Looking at the different lips on this new lip shape. A lot of fun. I'm so happy that we have more makeup. And it came from a creator too. That also is really cool. I'm just picking different ones. Oh yeah, this is the lip gloss. Again, I'm really happy to have just the lip gloss by itself. I feel like I know this person. I don't know who this is for real. And then clicking through with some of the brightener, some of the little frecklies. This one, which again is on me, because it does start off really, really bright. So you do have to bring it down unless you're going for a specific thing here. And then like the different highlights. This one, I'm not sure what is this supposed to be. Because I don't actually do a whole lot of smudging and stuff anymore, because that's what that kind of reminds me of. And just like a simple winged liner. That's definitely a look. And then again, going back to the skin details, the new frecklies. Okay. You think she looks familiar too, right? She looks like somebody. Okay, Anyway, so that is the Essential Glam Kit by Cryptic Sim. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and turn on the post notifications so you know when my next video goes up. I go live weekly on this channel as well, so you're gonna wanna be subscribed for that, and to check me out on Twitch, where I go live simultaneously. But don't worry, there's more fun to be had on my channel. Make sure you check out the other videos here. And until next time, y'all, dag dag! Damn it, I forgot to promote the code. Hey, Sydney. I'm recording. No one freak out. I'm just recording because this is going to be a video. And if you're interested in supporting me as a creator, when you go to purchase this kit, please consider using my creator code vstreetlove at checkout when you purchase the kit on the EA app or the Sims 4 website. It is not a discount, but it is a way to support me as a creator. And if you don't want to use my creator code because you are a hater, please consider using someone's creator code, like maybe Cryptic Sim's creator code, to support Cryptic Sim's creation of this kit. And yeah, I think that's it. Genesis, the question is, you're done streaming for tonight? No, I am not. I ain't going nowhere. That is just, I have to do my little sign off because I'm recording this. So I'm recording this whole thing so I can turn it into a video on the U of Tube, the red Tube of You app. That's where this video will be later at some point this weekend. So I'm not going anywhere. It's gonna sound like I'm going somewhere, but I ain't going nowhere. Oh, wait, also, damn it, hold on. Can I? Let me see. The question is, can I connect this to... I don't think I can connect it to multiple at one time. No. Hold on. I don't think so. I think I have to choose which one I'm gonna do. Sorry, I was gonna run a giveaway, but I think I can only run a giveaway today in the U of 2 channel. So I think I'm gonna have to just do it on... Damn it. I'll probably just have to do it on Instagram or something. Make sure you're following me on the gram, because I'll just run the giveaway there. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I was gonna do it here, but then I realized because I'm streaming everywhere. Is it gonna work? Like, can I do it here? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to, I might have to figure that out later. Okay, let me just continue. He said, and seed, right. Okay, thanks for all the follows, thanks for all the likes. If you're watching on the tube view, make sure you like the stream. If you're watching on the clock app, please like and share the stream. Don't be a hater, don't be a weirdo. You're having fun, I know you are. All right, cool. So let's go in and let's actually look at the other kits. I guess I'm keeping all these Sims, like. think anyone needs anything. They've randomized with random outfits and stuff. No one get upset. I'm sorry. Why did this sim randomize with the name Baby Epstein?
Oh.
Okay. Also, is it just me, or do Sims often randomize with like evil or something silly? No, I guess not. I guess klepto is the most common one. Okay, I think that's it. No one's related to each other. Sure. Great. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the Grange Mudroom kit. Sorry, I'm speaking slowly because I'm remembering that there's other things I gotta do. Hold on. Okay, great. You said you had to stop lurking. Baby, what? Right, I know. Okay. So for the Grange Mudroom kit, this kit was created by Peacemaker. So we've got this first image. A sim in a red shirt stands in a bright mudroom with white and yellow cabinetry, shelves, and storage baskets thinking about a vacuum cleaner. Gotta love the descriptors. But yeah, I'm seeing some fancy cabinetry. Ooh, and you know what? I know this is supposed to be for a mudroom, but the first thing I thought of when I saw some of this is maybe it'd be cool for like an entertainment center. I don't know. This wallpaper also looks kind of new. I mean, all of this must be new, right? The storage baskets, maybe the lights, we'll see. And then the other image here, we've got the pancakes, this rug, ooh, these boots. We've got this storage, like this bag in the shelf, some shoes. Ooh, so some cluttered decorative pieces. So this is going to be fun to look at in game. Okay, so we are here. The only thing is with these creator kits, we do not get styled rooms. That's my only beef with them. I don't know why that is. I don't know who made that up, but we will just be figuring out what the kits, what the items in the kits are together, because again, at the time of me recording this, they don't have the list of the items listed on the website right now. Look at all this stuff. Okay. It looks like we get 22, it looks like we get 22 buy items, and then I wonder how many build items we get. Let me put in a ceiling light so we can see what's going on. Okay. Oh, see, there's no way for me to... Okay, so we have two different wallpapers that come with this kit. Oh, yeah, one where we just have like the design and one with the design and the wainscoting. That's what that's called, right? The B board, whatever it's called. Every time I try to hover over it, it gets covered by another one. But this like detailing. What's that called? I know there's a name for it. Y'all help me out. It's called the good old bead and board. Yeah, I got it. Paneled wall, $2 a tile, and then the floralish wallpaper is also $2 a tile. So this wallpaper comes in 10 different swatches. So I'll just go through so we can see them here. Okay, so we got a blue, ooh, all black. Okay, this is fun. A lighter blue with the darker blue trim. A gold, or I guess a plain with a gold trim. Also, this is so bright, I can't even see what's going on. So let me move this light and maybe move this light. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Yeah, now you can get a good look at the pattern. Okay, so we've got like a red, green, pink. Ooh, kind of like a neutral with the pink trim. White, and then like a brown. And then coordinating swatches with the bead board or bead board. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You said, yeah, some of the pieces are nice, but you don't know if you'd ever use them in a mudroom specifically. He's one of your favorite CC creators. He uses items all over your house. Ooh, okay, yeah, I've never, I mean, you guys see, I don't really play with CC, but that might be changing. I wish when they did wallpapers that the trim at the top and the trim at the bottom, whatever, they also did a version without it. Same. Hi, Jilly, welcome. Okay, so then that was black. We have blue. They kind of like yellow, red, green, pink. Oh, I guess this is more of the pink trim with the like neutral pattern, where this is more of like the neutral trim with the pink pattern. And then all white, and then kind of like a brown. And then obviously you can like mix and match. So if I drag a wall in here, I can, oops, I lost my filter. I can come in here and say, actually, I want this here. Okay. Also, as a reminder that when you are looking at wallpaper, you're trying to decide what wallpaper you want in the room, you can hold down Shift on the wall to change the entire room, or you can hold down Alt on a wall to change one wall at a time if you're just trying to look really quickly at some different swatches. So there you go. Okay, great. So that is the wallpaper that comes with this kit. It also looks like we got some floor tiles. So we've got this as hard as stone flooring, which is $4 a tile. And it's this stone, excuse me, yeah, it's this stone like paver situation. We have 10 different swatches of this. So we have like a gray, this is like a brown. This is like a dark navy. This is black. Just rotating a little bit so we can see a little bit better. We've got like a sand color, white, gray, a chocolate brown, kind of reminds me of a chocolate bar. Another kind of like light browny, sandy color, and then a green. I don't think we can ever have too many of like this sort of thing in this game. I feel like I'm always using something like this. There is also a lot of like texture in the pattern itself. It kind of reminds me of like water, but it's not. It's just like the veins of the stone. And I think that's all. I'm just double checking to make sure. Okay, cool. So that's 3 items plus, how many items did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So 25. It seems like 25 total items. Maybe. We'll see. Also pausing. Someone said that we're still in the makeup. Wait, are you all not caught up? Because I am not in the makeup anymore. I've been out of the makeup. Are you all seeing? Well, tell me what you're seeing if you can hear me. Okay, let me just continue. All right, so as far as actual items that come in this kit, first we've got the Grange Firm Bench Seat for 370 simoleons. This comes in 10 different swatches. Took me a second to do my mental math. And then, ooh, okay, so this is what the item looks like. 360. I think this area is supposed to be maybe where you can like leave shoes and stuff underneath. And it comes in 10 different swatches. So these are the different swatches. And I'm very excited because obviously this stuff is going to coordinate in a set. The next thing is the Grange Hallway Table for 260 simoleons. Comes with the baskets underneath. So I was not exactly sure about that. Comes in the same 10 swatches. So I will cycle through those so we see them. The handles change depending on which swatch it is. So yeah, so that is that one. Let me make it the same color as what I got here. Now I wonder, do these tile together pretty good? I'm just curious, like if I wanted to put two next to each other. Oh, they do. I do not have move objects on right now, so they have a seamless tile situation going on. And what if I don't know, can I put them back to back? No, there's a gap if I put them back to back. Now, it does beg the question, like, why would I want to put it back to back? I don't know. But you might want to put some next to each other. And it looks like they slot in next to the seat pretty good, right? Everything's slotting together there. I'll just check if the seats slot together. They do. They do. Okay, great. The next thing is the Grange Inaccessible Cupboard, because it's an upper cabinet. That's actually really funny. These look very similar to the ones that we got for the anniversary update, in my opinion. These are 200 simoleons, 10 different swatches as expected. So I'll go through these like a neutral, white, black, reddish color, yellow, green, blue, orange, and pink. And then starting with white. So you can kind of mix and match if you'd like. We also have the Grange Inaccessible Cluttered Cupboard, 200 simoleons. And it looks like open shelving, and they do tile together really good. And it's not an upper cabinet. It literally is just a shelf, basically. It says it's a cupboard, because I just checked to see if like you can change the shape of it like a cabinet would be, and it's not. It's a cupboard. We've got the Needing a Trellis Trailing Plant for 50 simoleons. Comes in 10 different swatches. Ooh, it's little. It's cute. But it's very little. Oh, gosh, I love getting the little plants as of late. 10 different swatches of this: yellow, white, black, red, gray, green, sandy brown, blue, pink, and regular brown. And it just changes the color of the container. We also have, what a lovely bunch of hydrangeas. Oh, this is really big. This is really big, and it actually slotted to the center automatically. Let me move this. Oh yeah, this does slot into the cupboard. Both, ooh, you can see it shifting across. That's kind of fun. Let's see what else fits up there. Okay. Comes in 10 different swatches. I think some of the same or all of the same, but the hydrangeas do change colors when you change them here. And again, in case I didn't say, these are 80 simoleons. And then if I rotate it, this is what it looks like. This is such a cute, I love this. I love this. This is scaled down. This scales down pretty good. I mean, it does scale up. I don't know why you would want that, but you can scale it down a little bit if you'd like. How does this scale? So if I bring this, if you want a huge little plant, you can. And then if you want it even smaller, you can do that as well. All right. Oh, and then we have an archway for your thoughts. It's a mirror. Ooh, I like this. And so yeah, the idea is it's kind of like a mudroom / entryway mirror. Comes in 5 different swatches, some different wood tones, white and black. This is 400 simoleons. We've got the sorted out later pile of mail for 15 simoleons. And I gotta say, I am always looking for something like this. I am always looking for some like mail kind of like clutter. I end up using like the pile of mail that comes with Get Famous. And then we got that clutter kit that I think comes with some sort of mail. So getting this as well with a little package, mind you. I love this. I think this is so cute. And honestly, how I live my life, because those stack of mail that I've got is a lot. There's 10 different swatches of this where you can change the color of the envelopes, the color of the package, and then like the magazine also changes colors too. So that I like this a lot. You can also, if you want aesthetic, you can get like the white box if you want for this one. Okay. Then we also have the plopped down somewhere keys and glasses for 25 simoleons. So this, first of all, how dare they? How dare they? I know we already have some like this from the clutter kit, but just throw it in the car keys as a clutter out is just upsetting. You said this might be your favorite creator kit in terms of color palette and swatches, very neutral, earthy tones. There have been several of the creator kits, I think, that are in this same color palette. I don't know if they're telling them to make them in the color palette, but I do think the refined living room kit also had the same sort of green, blue, gray kind of color palette. The sleek bathroom kit, to me, they're all kind of like talking to each other lately. Water went down the wrong, whatchamacallit. Hi, Riley Sims. Hello. Welcome. You said it's a hint. It's a hint as they take me away. That's so funny. All right. So then this clutter item comes in 8 different swatches where, oh, it looks like the house key changes color, and then the sunglasses. So the swatch itself is about which color sunglasses do you want. So that's really cute. But then yeah, okay. I find this little key, find it insulting. Love that we have it. Still find it insulting. Next is the leaving my shoes here for 30 simoleons. And it's just a pair of sort of kind of Converse. Now what would be cool, this comes in 10 different swatches. What would have been cool is if they gave us the same swatches that we got of the shoes when they gave us that update, that Pride update a few months ago. But yeah, we've got white with the different colors, and then we also have the all white option. But these are cute. And then I did see in the like mock-up that it, did I make that up? I thought that they put the shoes underneath here. Maybe with move objects. Hold on. They ain't gonna make a fool out of me. I made it up. I made it up. That is on me. I made that up. That was on me. Got it. Okay, they did not do that. That was me making that up, but these are cute. Okay, in my mind, they would slide underneath here. And in my mind alone, because none of the pictures show that. I'll turn on move objects and check that out later. We've got the Splishy Splash gum boots for 45 simoleons. And aren't these cute? Again, just decorative shoes. This is literally a mud room. This is where you would take those shoes off. There's 10 different swatches of this as well. We've got the green, the black. Hold on, let me start over. We've got 10 different swatches of this as well. The yellow, the green, black, pink, blue, a kind of off-white color, red, ooh, like a minty green or a sagey green, orange, and then white with like that color orangey bottom too. So again, it's fun because it's like this is the mudroom. This is where you would take off your shoes, you know, before you go track the mud through the rest of the house, right? Okay, the next thing is the hide away that clutter basket for 50 simoleons. Oh, so then this actual basket that is what's underneath the Grange hallway table, we've been given this as well. And it has like a little blanket or something hanging off of it and has 10 different swatches. Oh, I love this sort of thing. I love this. Yes. We've got the magic word shoe frame for $70, 70 simoleons, excuse me. So this framed item, I guess, I don't know, like a little sign or something. I'm not exactly sure. Comes in 12 different swatches. I feel like this would be perfect for a little shoe store because it's showing like a foot and then maybe it's saying like no shoes or something. I wonder if there's functionality around that. It says environment 1. I don't know. And I didn't rotate this basket around, so let me just do that so you see that that's what that looks like. Next thing I was excited about is the handy dandy bag. This is another one of those clutter type of things that I love when we get this. Okay, so it'll just go over here. Maybe I can bring a light a little bit closer. Okay, cool. And then I can also probably move these up. Again, these are not actual upper cabinets. These are just kind of like fake looking upper cabinets. I'll be curious to see if they have any sort of storage or something with them, but I doubt it. This comes in 10 different swatches. We've got the kind of like satchel, regular leather color, and then white, black, and then other colors as well that go with the rest of the kit, the color palette of the kit. So love this. Love having this for decor. I love things like this. I think we need more stuff like this, and I'm glad that the creators are bringing it to us. We've got the Glam hallway rug. This is only, oh, it's 200. It's 200 simoleons. I thought it was 80 simoleons. I was like, wow, it's so cheap. Look at this rug, people. Oh, I love it. You know how I feel about the rugs. Love the rugs. Comes in 10 different swatches. Okay, so then the pattern updates with the different colors on the different swatches. I love this. This is so nice. And wait. It's like 2x4 tiles. It's an 8 tile rug. This is nice. We've got 2 different hooks. We've got these hooks were made for hanging hat edition. I'll just put it on this wall. So we see a hat and a scarf. Comes in 10 different swatches. So the swatch coordinates with the color of the actual shelving itself. And with the scarf changes color some. And then these hooks were made for hanging, but this version has like a little jacket on it. Oh, and in case you didn't just see that, they do tile next to each other very well. So these are the different colors of the shelves. Here, the jacket does change color to like a, I don't know, complementary color. But you could have both of these side by side and you have like essentially 2 different variations of the shelf. And this is nice too, because sometimes when you get something like this, you do kind of feel like you, I don't know, everybody in your Sims world that you build homes for end up having this jacket in their house. So it's kind of fun having both of these options. We've got the Botanical Wonders of the World for 180 simoleons. Oh, love this. Love that it's like the thinner shelves where you can put the frames on it. It comes in 12 different swatches, so you can see there the artwork changes a little bit in each of these, but most of this is like the frame changing. This is fun. I like this a lot. Oh, I want more art like this in the game. This would have been cool to get some like just like this same artwork, but then we put it on the wall. We did get a wall light, the From the Stable to the Home sconce for 150 simoleons. So just to see how bright it is, let's get rid of this light over here. Over here. Actually, oh, let's just make a new room. Sometimes I'd be doing things and something else would make more sense, you know? Okay, so then this is the sconce. Oh, okay, so it's not very bright at all, and it literally just like illuminates what's right beneath it. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, it looks like my stream is being weird, but I'm still here, folks. You've been watching your Tiny Town playlist on YouTube. You're part of when you I'm at the part when you unfortunately got COVID. No! Wow, wow. Wait, really? I was playing when I had COVID? Dark times, people. Is this TikTok live glitching for anyone else? It probably is glitching for everyone. I'm having issues with my internet right now, Genesis, if you can hear me. You said you're not updating your game until the Sims team updates their script mods. Risk, I don't think I understand what you're saying. That doesn't make any sense to me. The Sims team doesn't have mods. If you are using a mod that has scripting with it, you need to update that mod. The Sims team doesn't have script mods. I don't know what you mean by that. Can you all hear me? How are we doing? Am I just talking to the abyss? To the abyss. You said you feel like all the mods are updated now except for Better Build By. I think so too, but I don't know. You said you hear me. Okay. But I don't know what this person is talking about. Someone in my Clock app chat is talking about how the Sims team needs to update their mods. I don't know what they mean. Oh, okay. Clock app is glitching really bad. Let me try to stop it. Hold on, let me see. Because I'm like, it's definitely my internet. Oh, it is lagging for you? Yeah, it's lagging for everybody. Okay. Yeah, let me see. I mean, it's not even. It's just the internet being stupid, honestly. It's gonna be like this for a little bit. I'll stop so we can just... Maybe they mean CurseForge, but even that is not The Sims. CurseForge isn't The Sims. Is that what you mean? Does The Sims manage that? You can hear you, but you cut in and out for a bit sometimes. Okay, yeah, it is. I'm stopping the review because I'm waiting for the frames to get to be normal again. Which is just gonna take a second. So I know this is always the annoying part. Yeah, it's really bad lag. Yeah. I'm waiting for it to tell me that it's doing okay. Wait, V was using what? Doing what? Oh, using tool. You noticed a couple times when V was using it, you didn't feel like you could figure it out what she was doing. Oh yeah, the tool mod is very powerful, and I'm just barely figuring out. They promote it, I believe, or at least like it, and say mods are there if approved, if I remember correctly. They being EA. Yeah, but again, EA, from what I understand, does not manage anything to do with CurseForge. They have provided players a partner who can help players get mods in their game if they so wish. But like, there's nothing for them to update except for what they release as updates to the game. The Sims doesn't have mods as far as I'm aware, but someone addressed that. Maybe they thought that maybe the person on the clock app is new to the game and they don't understand that modders don't work for EA. Okay, yeah, that could be what it is. I don't know if Risk Christian's still here, but yeah, that's why I was thinking, like, if you have a mod, you have to get the update from the mod. Okay, I'm gonna reload the stream. Let me start by doing like this and seeing if that helps. And let's see. Okay, so clock app is gone. I'll bring them back momentarily. This is just that hour. It's the witching hour for my internets. But I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. It's lagging bad. Okay, no one panic. Nobody. Oh, wait, can you hear me? Who's here? Can you hear me? All right, just let me know if you can actually hear me. Okay, great. My chat isn't connected. So let's see. Oh, here we go. I don't know why it's not connecting. Okay, it'll connect in a second, I hope. Okay, great. Yeah, you're back. Yes. Hey, yes. I went to try to restart my internet. I mean, it seems to be working now, but I just it might start tripping again, so we'll just keep going. Have a good time at the party, Lexa. Okay, so it looked like I think I'm back on everywhere. Hopefully people can hear me and see me. I don't know if people can see me on the clock app. Let me see. Welcome back. Thank you. Let's double check because we got to continue. Beep 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 bow bow bow. Oh yeah, looks like it's working. Perfect. Perfection. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. The only thing that's not working is the chat. I can see purple. I can see the clock. I just can't see the tube of you chat. Why are they being hateful? Let me see. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Ah, okay. Now everyone's here. Yes, yes. Hello, hello. I'm back. Gotta love my internet problems. All right, so let me go back to this. All right, so where we left off, we're talking about the new kits. We've already looked at the makeup kit, the Essential Glam Kit by Cryptic Sim. We are now looking at the Grange Mudroom Kit by Peacemaker. We pulled out the swatch of this light. Looking at the from the stable to the home sconce for 150 simoleons. Not bright, not very bright at all, actually. Would be great for like a night light situation, you know, like you leave this light on, but then you turn all the rest of the lights off in a room. I'm just gonna look at this over here so we can actually look at the swatches themselves and also like the shape of it. This is really nice. I think this probably scales down really nicely as well. Yeah, scales down nice if you want it a little bit smaller. But it comes in 10 different finishes. So we've got black and white, and then we've got the rose golds, the copper, and the different gold tones. This is actually an off-white, and this is more of like a true white tone. And then we got this one, that's the silver one. Although I don't feel like these swatches match. Like this one to me would be more of the gray swatch, and then this swatch to me does not match what the color is supposed to be. So I wonder if that's a little bit of a bug. Maybe that's something that can be reported on Answers HQ. The next thing that we'll be looking at is the Grange sideboard for 450 simoleons. So this is kind of like a, I mean, it's a sideboard. Again, this is now, we're starting to look at, for me, what would be an entertainment center type of thing, but it's actually, we're still dealing with the mudroom, right? So if I move this up and then move this maybe, you know, underneath it, this comes in 10 different swatches, the same swatches as everything else in this kit. We've got this like lighter neutral color, white, black, red, yellow, green, blue, orange, and pink. And they probably slot together very nicely. And do they slot together nicely with the other items in this kit? Let's see. Although it does seem like it might be a little bit taller than the other stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit taller. So that makes sense. As far as like it not matching entirely or not going with it entirely. And then the last two items in this kit are these like storagey items. So we've got the Grange everything on display closet for 525 simoleons. This is floor to ceiling basically, and it has 3 shelves in it. Okay. Press the wrong button. Comes in, okay. Again, I pressed the wrong button. I'm pressing the wrong button as I'm trying to do this. Let me switch. Okay, great. Comes in 10 different swatches, which of course can't see. So yeah, same ones for the kit. I think the handles end up being the same color as everything else as well. But again, floor to ceiling storage, quite literally. And when you're looking from this angle, it doesn't look like it goes to the ceiling, but it actually does. Most of the things that are, I feel like, made for The Sims to go from floor to ceiling actually cut above the ceiling, and this one doesn't. This one is actually flush to the ceiling. So I love that attention to detail. And then next to it, we've got the Grange storage closet. That's floor to ceiling as well. Slides in right next to it or locks in right next to it. Again, floor to ceiling without being cut off when you're looking from this angle, and comes in the same 10 swatches that the other things come in. You know, everything is coordinated. So this is really cool to have. Like I said, I know that this is supposed to be like for the mudroom is the idea, but to me, this as is, like the way this is set up, would be a perfect entertainment center or something, right? So like I can put in, oh, wait, the flowers slide into the top and bottom shelves here. We can put this little plant on the middle shelf. We can maybe put the shoes in here if we'd like. We can put the storage baskets in here. Okay, and then it makes me want to see if like a TV will go well here. So I've got the base game here. Ooh, yeah, the base game, like flat screen TV that sits on a stand actually fits in here basically perfectly, which is really, really neat. So I love this. I feel like this is a great thing for the living room, even though this is supposed to be like a mudroom kit. So I'm gonna change these to be all like the same color. Do you see the whole set? Ooh, ah. Okay. I guess I'll stop here. I like how close we were to finishing looking at everything before my stream started to crap out. Okay, so I'll put this here. I wanted to see... Ooh. Yeah, let me put this over here too. I like how you can bookend them. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. I wanted to see if I turn on move objects, what it would look like to put the shoes. Yeah. So I can put the shoes under here. Okay. With move objects. And they slide in perfectly. Let me double check to see if anything has like gameplay functionality. Let me bring a sim in here. Okay, so I've got the sim and I can sit down here. Oh, you can also nap on it. So there's that. Does this do anything? Okay, no. So it doesn't look like this has any like no shoes kind of functionality. You know how some items you can toggle on whether or not Sims will wear shoes inside? I feel like that would have been good for this item. And there's no storage in this. I don't think, yeah, there's no functionality on these cabinets. Oh, this is an actual closet though. So you can change your outfit on this one. So this is a closet, FYI, if you end up putting it in the living room. Oh, so is this. Oh, so you can make your own little...
Ah, Yabasani.
I'd be pressing anything. I'd just be clicking any old thing and not paying attention. Okay. Just wanted to wait for that to finish. You can use these in the living room, but they are closets and your Sims, you know, might want to use it as that. So these are great for like a built-in closet situation, a walk-in closet. Same with this too, the sideboard. So all of these different things are things that you can use to have your Sims change clothes. Unexpected, I will say. Oh, we can't view this, which is interesting. Okay. I can obviously change the color of this. But you can't really see it with all the lights I have on in here. Maybe I can turn off this room and then turn on this light. Okay, yeah, you're not really seeing, I'm not really seeing the color intensity from this light. It's very, very dim. And it's not bright at all. I'm actually very surprised. I don't know what I'm supposed to see with this. I don't know if that's a mistake or what. Okay, no functionality with the shoes specifically. Those are just clutter. The mail, no. The keys, no. Okay. Well, pleasant surprise then with this, because I definitely set this up to be a living room and they will be changing their clothes in the living room. So that's a problem for future me. right, well, that is everything from the Grange Mudroom kit created by Peacemaker. If you end up deciding that you want to purchase this kit, please consider using my creator code vstreetlove when you go to purchase on the EA app or Sims 4 website. When you use my creator code vstreetlove, it provides me a small commission on the sale. It is not a discount, but it is a way to support me as a creator. And if you don't want to use my creator code because you're a hater and a weirdo and you watch this whole thing and you decided you don't even like me for real, that's fine. All I would ask is that you use somebody's creator code, maybe Peacemaker's creator code, to support that creator for creating these kits. I think that's it for me though. Wait, what do I usually say? How do I end this? Oh my God. Oh, right. Sorry, took me a second. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and turn on the post notifications so you know when my next video goes up. I go live weekly on this channel and on Twitch as well, so make sure you're following me at vstreetlove on Twitch. And don't worry, is that what I say? Yeah, that's it. Okay, sorry. And don't worry, there's more fun to be had on the channel. Make sure you check out my other videos. And until next time, y'all, dag. Okay, and then I think I have to do one intro. I think I am gonna keep the videos separate, but I'll do one outro, whatever, just in case I want both of them in the same video. All right, and that is both of the kits. Let me know what your favorite item was from the kits. Let me know what your favorite item was from this kit. I needed that as well because I realized I didn't say that before. And if you decide that you want to purchase the Essential Glam Kit from Cryptic Sim, excuse me. If you decide that you want to purchase the Essential Glam Kit by Cryptic Sim or the Grange Mudroom Kit by Peacemaker, and you want to support me as a creator, you can use my creator code vstreetlove at checkout. If you decide to use my creator code vstreetlove on the EA app or Sims 4 website, that is an affiliate code for me. Basically, it supports me as a creator. And if you don't want to use my creator code because you're like, I don't know about you yet, you can use Cryptic Sim's creator code or Peacemaker's creator code. Use somebody's creator code, please. Don't leave the promo code box empty. There are so many creators in the creator network who you could be supporting if you don't want to support me. All right, don't leave it empty. That's all I ask. Anyway, I go live on this channel and on Twitch, so make sure you're following me, vstreetlove. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, share, all the things. And don't worry, there's more videos on my channel to check out. So check them out here. And until next time, y'all, dag. One thing about me, I can already tell I might be pissed at myself later when I go to edit those videos and try to get the outro. I'll be like, what was I doing? Okay, so what do we think? I will say I am a little surprised that these are all like, I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's a mudroom. So the mudroom, you would take off your jacket. You know what I mean? But like all of them are closets? Yeah, I guess if you wanted to use any one of these items in a small mudroom, it's nice that any one of these could be functional for that. I'm surprised. I'm also surprised that this, I wish that this would have had like an inventory. You know how that other kit has, the storage boxes have an inventory? The one that's from the Sims team. It's not a creator kit. Oh. My thing isn't working. Oh, it is working. Okay, that was weird. Okay, what? How are you rotating the items like that without switching to the Sims 3 camera? What are you talking about? What was I doing? What do you mean? Rotating the items like that? Can you tell me what you mean by that? The actual item itself? Rotating? The items could be used for walk-in closets as well. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Agreed. Now they need the function to take raincoats and hats off. Right. You were freely rotating. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. You mean like this? Like the camera? Panning the camera? I know there's a lag. Let me know if you meant the panning the camera. or if you mean like what I'm doing right now, where it's like I'm rotating, but I'm not doing anything. No, the shoes. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. If you mean this, and it's rotating like this, like rotating the item, I'm using the keyboard. I'm using the comma key. And if you use the period key, it rotates the other way, if that's what you're asking about. If you mean rotating through the colors, before you select it, or excuse me, before you place an item down for the first time and you still have it selected, like I haven't clicked to place it, you can use the numpad plus and minus sign to cycle through the colors. I'm gonna cover all my bases because I'm not exactly sure what you meant. And then, like I said, I use the comma key to rotate it and the period key to rotate it the other way. All right, those are keyboard shortcuts. Rotating my camera, there's a couple different ways I can do that. On your mouse, if you have the like scroll, if you click and hold the scroll, like I'm clicking and holding it right now, and then I'm moving my mouse while I'm holding it, I'm able to rotate the camera different ways. So I can like rotate the camera itself and use the scroll to zoom in and out. You can also zoom in and out with Z and X. All right. Hold down shift. Wait, is that what I want? Hold down alt, maybe? Okay, no, I don't know. Yeah, this is holding down my mouse. Then you hold down, or you click tab for like the free cam mode. And then you just move around with your mouse. And then you can also W, A, S, D, hold down shift, W, A, S, D, and then Z to zoom in, X to zoom out, and then press tab again to get out of free cam mode. Oh, and then if you hold down the right click, like left click to select things, right click to like pan the camera. Yeah, I mean, I use a lot of the shortcuts in general, but when I know them, if I can. That's just the nature of my day job. Actually, my day job, I do like, I work in Photoshop and stuff. So I'm all about a keyboard shortcut. So as soon as I can learn what it is, you know, all of these, when you hover over the tools, it tells you what the shortcut is as well. So, you know, like it says sledgehammer, K. So you can go K to get rid of something, H to go back to the select, I to copy, right? Like, I'm not I, E. Ooh, E for the eyedropper. Camera controls. Yeah, you see how it's like rotate view and it's like left bracket, right bracket, but that little bracket is actually the comma and the period. Free camera doesn't tell you, which is interesting. You see zoom in and out, Z/plus, and then X/minus. So they'll tell you sometimes. You try to use shortcuts too. Yeah. My comma and period only hit 90 and 180. Oh, wait, are you in the Sims 3 camera? There's a let me see what the Sims 4 camera does. I mean, even the Sims 4 camera is doing it just fine. Your period is, I mean, just in case, really quickly, it has the little alligator mouth. Where am I? Yeah, here you go. The little alligator mouth is the period and comma, just in case those might be different on your keyboard. I don't know why they would be. But yeah. Sims 4 camera. Yeah, Sims 4 camera doesn't let you use the mouse the way that I want. Oh, and it doesn't let you change it to angle. It's like, why would they have that? God, that's terrible. Oof. Anyway. That's entirely possible. My ADHD has been on high alert today. I guess they can still use them in the bathrooms with a separate sink. Someone should make a video with the stuff on it. Oh, right. That's a good idea. You mean like the camera shortcuts? Okay, cool. Well, I mean, those were the kits. I think they were cute. I will say it's a lot of DLC. We're definitely at the point. Hi, this kit looks so cute. Hey Jay, thanks. It's the Grange Mudroom kit by Peacemaker. I will have a video on the Red app, so make sure you are following me / subscribed to the Red app with me, and the video will be coming soon. Okay, so you can see everything more so than anything else. Now, what am I gonna do? Oh, you guys are seeing my face. Let me exit this game. I guess I'll save. Like, I don't think I need this, but you never know. It's kind of late, but maybe we can play for a little bit. Is that annoying? Here's my issue sometimes with the replays, and I guess what is your thoughts on this? Because the live replays, it's not like I'm going back and editing them. So if I do Tiny Town stuff right now, there's no, it's like I could completely end the Tube of You stream and start a new one for Tiny Town for continuity, or I can just end now and we just didn't do Tiny Town today. But for the VOD purposes, I can just not include this in the playlist and no one has to watch 2 hours of me going through kits and then see 30 minutes of Tiny Town. I might just do that. By the end of this year, the amount of kits we'll have is beyond the average. Yeah, 108 add-ons is what it says for me for this. I feel bad. I know I was only back for a little bit, but part of me is just like, I think it would be more frustrating for VOD folks. You said your Sims 4 camera girly. Eric, what the heck? I feel like I'm learning something new about you today. That's, you know what? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. That's rude, right? Sometimes you have to watch what comes out of your mouth because you might offend people. Vanessa, all right, let's relax. If you switch to the Sims 3 camera and hold Alt, you can freely rotate items to any angle. Yes. What? Hold on. Okay. Oh, I loaded the game back up, then I didn't get rid of. It's fine. That's fine. Let's see. You switch to Sims 3 for certain things. Eric, that's wild. That is wild. Who uses the Sims 4 camera on purpose? Sorry, I just wanted to see whatever this alt rotate thing was. You said, let me get a trash can, right? I don't know what you mean. Oh, you just meant like if you hold down Alt, you can rotate. If that's what you meant, yes. Yes, that's not what I thought was about to happen. What I thought you were saying was if you place down something and hold down Alt and use the bracket key, it will rotate the way I thought it was gonna do when it's like the free place. Yes, if you hold down Alt, you can free place off the grid. Other fun thing is if you have a floor tile and you want to go to like the corner floor tiles, you hit Control F. I'm not sure what it is on console, but Control F to toggle on the quarter tiles. So sometimes if you want to make your own little fancy design, you know, you can do that with the quarter tiles. Isn't that fun? And then what is this? This is our new floor, right? So then I can hold down Shift in that little section to change just those. That's why some of y'all are very creative. You all have different ideas for how you want like a custom floor tile design to be, and it takes all kinds of different ways. Like we could probably, you know, if I tried really hard, I could probably recreate this sort of pattern in the floor. You know, that could be a fun little challenge. Not for today, but you know, in general. Hey D, welcome. You thought you were doing that without switching cameras. I don't know what you mean by switching cameras. I don't switch cameras. I only work in the Sims 3 camera. The Sims 4 camera is scary. Don't listen to Eric. It is scary. Use the Sims 4 camera all the time. What? We've had nearly 11 years of this. We've had nearly 11 years of the Sims 3 camera. Why in the, you know what? I refuse. I think Sims 4 camera slander is absolutely welcome in this chat. I am appalled to learn that you all are using the Sims 4 camera. There's no control. You can't do this with the Sims 4 camera. How do you see anything? Sims 4 camera is too much for you. You rotate between the games from time to time, and you gave up getting used to the different settings every time you go back to the Sims 4. You only use the Sims 4 camera. I cannot believe you said you use the Sims 4 camera. What? I am you know, sometimes it's like, oh my God, I'm so shocked. No, I am genuinely shocked right now. I had no clue you were using the Sims 3 camera. I am genuinely, I cannot believe, how do you all play this game? I would be so frustrated. That Sims 4 camera is so dumb. It controls your angles of things. If for some reason it switches how you rotate, like, so now to pan, I'm using the middle click, and then to rotate, I'm using the right click, but it's not changing my angle. Like, how do you look under stuff? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? You can do everything you're doing with a Sims 4 camera. How do you do the here, how about this? This is really what I need to know. So I switch back to Sims 3. How do you do this? That is all I need to know for Sims 4. Am I just, you know, tell me what that shortcut is, and then it's fine. Is it like Alt? Can you do that with The Sims 4? You've never done it yourself. Don't piss me off. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. My name is Peter. Hi, Peter. And I use the Sims 4 camera. Peter, you too? Koya's got some sense. You might be onto something, V. I use the Sims 3 cam for building, but switch back to 4 for playing. But it's annoying AF when you switch between Sims 3 or 4, getting readjusted to the controls. You might just solely use Sims 3 camera because your favorite part is the free rotating feature. Hey, Han. Your game is broke. How is CC working? Han, what do you mean? Your game is broke. Yeah, I mean, your CC or your mods, if they're not working, you gotta update them. That's all. I don't have mods in my game. Well, that's not true. I've got a few mods in my game, but the ones I have are working right now. You're working right now, so you can't explain your tricks? Okay, so. Let me open your game. I didn't think when you don't think when you're using your camera. I know. It's like asking someone how do you, I don't know, drink water. It's like, what? 4 for playing, so you can click and drag. 3 for taking photos and getting close. 4 for building. Why would you build with the Sims 4 camera? You can use the Sims 4 tray importer or do the 50-50 method to find out which one it is. That's a good idea, Jackie. Thanks for sharing. You can never use Sims 4 camera. Me and Roger are on the same page. Because what? Yeah, this is, to me, worth it all the way. And I love how, who said earlier, that's like, we've had this camera for 11 years. I have never used that camera. And in fact, when I probably one of the first times I loaded into the game and that was the option, I was horrified. And I quickly saw that was an option and I used it. It does make me wonder though, I still have not played The Sims and The Sims 2 since I got the birthday whatever thing that they did. So it does make me wonder how the cameras work on there, because like obviously as a kid I was doing all kinds of stuff on Sims 2. I have learned. You say you tried using the Sims 4 camera and your Sims would die. I don't see how I feel like I walked with you and then you walked somewhere and I got lost. Yeah, that's like really funny. And then these are the Sims with their different makeup looks. I'm happy to have the additional makeup options in the game. It's gonna be another one of those things, again, because of all the DLC. I'm curious, it's gonna be curious to me how often I use them. I think learning with the darker Sims that some of the like face makeup stuff wasn't necessarily the best was interesting today. I still am willing to think that maybe it's user error. Like I need to go in there and tweak it a little bit. But part of me thinks that maybe we also needed a swatch of some of that stuff where it wasn't so white, basically like a white base versus like a golden base or like a cooler or like an olivey kind of base. It would have been nice to get something like that. Whenever you try to use a Sim3 camera, it doesn't move around as fast like you're doing. So I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Also, I feel like it's more for two hands and you play the game mostly with one. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. Yeah, because in my mind, if you have a mouse that has like the scroll, I don't know what I would do playing the game with without a mouse with the scroll. Actually, that's not true. How did I do it? Because I used to play with I played for a little bit with the Magic Mouse, and there's a shortcut to do the free cam. Oh, I think it was a control. Yeah. Okay. If you don't have a scroll to do the free cam, you hold down control. Is that the same thing with The Sims 4? No, The Sims 4 doesn't let you do it. Period. It just doesn't let you do it, which I think is absolutely wild. Oops. I guess I just don't understand why you wouldn't want to do that. So when you play, is it always at this angle? I don't know. I like being able to get to eye level. You know, like cats, when they get up to eye level with you? I like being able to do this and being like, who you talking to? You can turn the saturation down to help with the tone. It did help, D, but it wasn't... Here. We already looked at it. It's fine. I'm not recording anymore. So what I used to do, okay, what I used to do is be recording all of this as well, and then have to edit all of this out and hope I didn't say anything, you know, valuable or whatever. But you see how this just isn't right now. Why is this? Why are these saved? Did I save these? Because I did not mean to. Like I said, I just be pressing buttons. So shifting the hue doesn't change it. We can obviously change the opacity and we can change the brightness. Yeah, this, I mean, I guess if you wanted a more olive thing, you could maybe shift it that way. But you see how these aren't really... They're not exactly right, basically. And I can turn the brightness down and turn the opacity down. But it's still... I don't know, the color. The color is not right. Is basically... How long have you been on here? Is that a threat? You use the Sims 3 camera? Thank you, Cherry. Thank you. Because I'm what's wild is these are people who have been hanging around for a long time, and I'm learning that they're using the Sims 4. You thought 4 was meant to be more like the Polly Pocket view. That's actually really funny. And you frequently switch back and forth to get to eye level. I'd probably be chaotic to watch. Scrolling with your wheel will put you at eye level. Okay. Wow. Wow, y'all. I mean, I guess if you're happy, couldn't be me. Literally isn't me. Oh, yeah, this is what we've had for the longest time. This is the base game one. So for a while, we just had the highlight that was like inner eye, nose, and then Cupid's bow. But now we've got the highlight that's like outer, I don't know, upper cheekbone, inner eye, and then nose. And we have different colors of this. Yeah, I guess what we were talking about earlier, like getting something that's like this color for this item would have been good. Because shifting the colors is still not doing what I needed to do. Or the opacity and stuff. Like I also need it to be a different color. Like what happens if I make it like blue? I mean, I can tell you that don't actually make sense, right? I know it doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, like this is a little, I don't know. We'd have to really be willing to sit here and play with it. This is the kind of thing though, full disclosure, you playing the game, sitting there and tweaking with it for 20 minutes, your business. Me streaming the game, sitting here tweaking it for 20 minutes, people are losing interest and leaving, right? Like, so if I'm playing by myself, which I don't really do, and I feel like maybe I was gonna say something. Maybe basically when I'm doing this full time, I'll be doing more playing by myself a lot more often. Okay. But yeah, sitting here and cast tweaking this for 30 minutes trying to get the color right when it's just like isn't, you know. I can lower the brightness on this. I can try to change the color on this. But it's just isn't, the color just isn't right. But I want to love it. Hence why seeing the makeup on the other Sims too. This was my favorite because it was so great seeing the different eye colors. I mean the eye colors, the different eye shapes. It auto adjusts to eye level. You all are blowing my mind right now. I can't believe it. And you know what else gets me? It's not even just like, oh yeah, we use this one because who cares? It's the blatant like, nah, we use it and we like it too. And what you gonna say about it? Yeah, I guess it zooms in. It definitely does a lot of work for you. But I wow. Again, my flabbers are gasted. Obviously, I mean, I'm picking it up pretty simply. It's a little different, but unnecessary. Are you a Sims 3 or Sims 4 camera user? Nick, you missed the great camera war of 2025. Are y'all not the same? Oh, I guess you're related, Katrina? Okay. I was like, are you not the same person? Anyway, yeah, they can't get into the house. They don't need anything, right? Okay, yeah, I mean, of all the things, I should have loaded up. Let me, hold on. Just for ish and giggles, let me load up the game with all of the packs so we can look a little bit at the kits, because you guys were talking about earlier how you like the color palette for the Mudroom kit, but we've had this color palette with the stuff that's come with all of the kits as of late. All right, I'm loading the game back up. Just had to turn on all of the picks. Clicking on the ground to grab and move the camera is such a habit now that I don't think you could ever be fully Sims 3 camera user. Clicking on the ground. Okay, I mean, you guys are just saying words. I don't know what that means. You kind of do the same left. I don't know what that means. Like I said, flabbers are gasted. Okay, so we're back in. Oh, my poor girl's face. I don't know if y'all can see that. Look at her face. What? Oh. That was weird, actually. I was like, why is it doing that? Maybe because I have all the different packs on now. I'm gonna have to pick a season. It might crash. I don't know. Part of me wishes like it didn't take over your whole screen. Look at this. All right, clicking on the ground to move the camera with Sims 4 camera is what you're saying. What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean the like right clicking? I guess it's moving to where you are. Sims 3 camera does that too, though. Is that what you mean? You click and hold to drag. Okay. Click and hold to... I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Because it's saying... left click is not moving. Right click is moving. Right click to do this and rotate. You can do in the... I guess what's interesting to me is like... It seems to me... Everything that you can do with the Sims 4 camera... You can do with the Sims 3 camera. But everything that you can do with the Sims 3 camera, you can't do with the Sims 4 camera. Specifically, the tilting up and down. Because if I right click, I can pan and click. It's just like the scroll and the mouse are switched for whatever reason. I don't know why they did that. Wait, what am I doing? I was trying to say, if we look at some of the kits, and the color palettes of the kits have been similar. I'm thinking refined living room, maybe? Gosh, I haven't even used this for real. There's so much content. There's so much content for this. This one doesn't have like pink swatches. What am I thinking of? Is it the Secret Sanctuary? Yeah, the color palette of everything as of late. What is this? What's happening? Why is it doing this? Does it have to be against the wall? Ugh, upsetting me. Has been this like navy green pink neutral situation. It's not the same pinks necessarily, and not the same exact reds, but in my mind they're handing, it's like they gotta be telling them. That's my guess. Like this color palette was so different. The Cozy Kitsch, this was a creator kit too. I don't remember by who though. My Shuno son. Is it safe to get the main menu override and a loading screen? Oh, I don't know. I don't have those in my game cap. Yeah, just double check to see if they're updated, but I don't have them in my game at all. Never did. Cozy Bistro, maybe? Move the mouse, you mean? Hey, listen, I can't even say no judgment, right? Because I've betrayed my own words. I've already judged. So I'm going to go past that and say, like, you know, y'all are playing and enjoying yourself. You know, don't let my flabbers get in the way of your enjoyment, is all I'm saying about that. That's wild to me, but I'm not playing your game. I'm playing my game. Yeah, definitely navy. The navy and the pinks have been in all the game, or a lot of the kits. And then I'm telling you, this red color comes in too, but I'm seeing now that they don't match. They're just similar swatches. So that is my mistake for thinking that things are like matchy between kits, because that's not what's happening. Oh, Storybook Nursery was another one that had like that kind of like gothic red color. This pink. Oh, you know what? But this one had the that lavender, which was dope. And this doesn't look as red right now as I thought. But it definitely looked red at the time. It's like when you start putting things next to each other, it's like, I mean, I guess that is different. This one is definitely, that one is not the same. Comfy Gamer Kit is also not the same, but that's not a creator kit. That was a collab kit. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I was thinking of Refined Living Room. And then the restoration, oh, this one has a bunch of red too. Oh, this one, yeah. Red, navy, yellow, green. This is the one that had the storage bins that actually have an inventory. I know that people fundamentally don't like kits, but I really like kits. I really like them because it does feel like you can like mix and match. It's not the same as like expansion packs and stuff packs where like if you don't get an expansion pack, you're missing out on so much. Like if you want one little thing in it, I don't know, like it's much more of an impact with whether or not you do or don't have an expansion pack or something for a feature or an item or whatever. The kits are cool because you really are customizing your game the way you want. I mean, I have all the kits because I'm a creator. I don't even think you're supposed to have all the kits. There's no way they really anticipate everybody's gonna have all the kits. Can you imagine we started with like this, the industrial loft kit? Wild to me. Or the country kitchen. Oh yeah, because country kitchen, Bust the Dust, and Courtyard Oasis were the first ones. I didn't even have these. I was like, I don't want those. I didn't have them for the longest time. So being able to literally say, I want that, but not that one, and I want this, and you're not actually missing anything like fundamental. Some of the things that they've added that I think were fundamental were, for example, the Modern Luxe kit, which I really like the Modern Luxe kit. But the Modern Luxe kit, I think, kind of went with my style, especially at the time it came out. But one of the things that the Modern Luxe kit had that wasn't everywhere in the game at the time was this art frame TV. And in case you don't remember or you don't know, let me see. Let me just bring this over here so you can see. The Secret Sanctuary kit, which is the one that has Cass and Build By, that's inspired by Bella Goth, also comes with its own frame TV. This is a frame TV. That's why it's so expensive. And it has these different like swatches or whatever, but like these are both televisions. But the Modern Luxe kit is the first time that we got the frame TV. And let me see, was it the Modern Luxe kit? No, the Desert Luxe kit was the first time we got tileable I'm sorry, I'm just slowly speaking, tileable curtains was through a kit. So some of these things, they will introduce cool new things in kits. We hadn't even had the pillows. We got pillows with the Modern Luxe kit. Decorative pillows, this decorative bag, Modern Luxe kit, right? Like, but then they eventually bring it forward into other packs. And we now even have base game frame TVs with the rewards event, which, as a reminder, the Nature's Calling rewards event is going on for another like week or two. So if you haven't gotten your stuff, now you can still get in the game and get the free stuff. You have all the kits. Okay, well, there you go. But that's because you're a finisher and you like to have your houses look uniquely different, and you wasn't using CC for the longest. Okay. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like, the kits are for the people who don't want to use CC / for the console players. If you use CC, if you know Peacemaker, you're already using Peacemaker CC. You may or may not end up getting the kit, right? And another thing I will say is, if your favorite CC creator has a Patreon or something like that, and you can spare a month, please support your favorite creators on Patreon. if you can't support them forever, buy a month and then cancel the subscription. Just because like it's that supports creators directly. If they have a Patreon, a coffee, a PayPal tip sort of thing, and you could spare a couple bucks and you use a lot of CC. I get that the whole point of CC is that it's supposed to be free content for you, but it's like, I'm an artist at heart. I'm an artist in practice. I'm an artist. And reminding, this is me going on another rant. I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been thinking about how in trying times, when the powerful want to make you feel powerless, they want you to forget that one of the ways that we maintain control of our own lives is actually providing support to each other in different ways. Us coming together and helping to build each other up, like person to person, peer wise, is a great use and exercise of our own power and a great way to help protect each other. So if you have it, and I know it's a lot to ask. I've been asking you to buy the kits, use my code, buy the kits, use Cryptic Sims codes, Peacemaker code, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, please understand, you know your limits. You know what you can and cannot actually do. But if you have it and you use CC a lot, 1 month, pick your favorite CC creator and just support them. Throw them $2, $3, $5, $10. Support their Patreon. And you don't have to commit to doing it over a long time if you can't do it. But instead of, you know, splurging on a delivery, maybe take the money you would have spent on delivery one day, which is a lot. I ordered delivery tonight, so I'm talking to myself. I ordered some delivery for dinner. I could have taken that money, made a sandwich, and said, I'm gonna support 4 different creators today. And then split the money I would have spent on delivery and then just subscribe to 4 different Patreons or whatever, and then immediately cancel. I'm not saying you gotta stay there forever. I'm just saying it is a good way to remember to help lift each other up, you know? And that you have that power to do that. That's all I'm saying. You said, come on, Solidarity Rant. Thank you. Yeah, let me see. I'm seeing something. Sorry. I gotta do some management. Okay, hopefully that worked. You definitely support your CC creators. You feel that if you're willing to give your money to EA for decor, then you're willing to pay a digital artist for theirs. Exactly. That's my thought. You said immediately cancel, but I'm going in. Hey, all I'm saying is, like, I mean, you know, if you have the bandwidth to whether or not you can cancel or not, right? Like, if you don't have to cancel, don't. But I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to give people the creative options, because sometimes if you're approaching a problem and you only see it like one way, you're like, oh, if I join someone's Patreon, and you think of that as like a full year or monthly commitment or whatever, it's like, no, there's other creative ways that you can support the creator. You can subscribe and then cancel. You can use their creator code, right? Like, these creators, they probably get paid for making the kits, but like, they don't get any profits. They don't get any profits off of the kits after they're made. The only way that they get anything is if you use their creator code. That's why I'm like, if you don't want to use vstreetlove, fine. But like, use Cryptic Sim, use Peacemaker, use somebody's code, because that's just a small way that if you're going to hand money over to the big corporation, that it can also be diverted to support real people. That's why it's funny, somebody came into the chat earlier and was like, how much did I pay you? Nothing! Unless explicitly said, which also, yeah, thanks to the EA Creator Network for giving me these kits. Damn it! I forgot to include that. Thank you EA for the kits. Yes. But you think they paid me to sit here and talk about these kits for 2 hours, 3 hours? No, they didn't pay me for this. This is free labor. I do it because I like y'all. Y'all are here because y'all like me. We're all here because we like The Sims, all right? And we want the best for The Sims. We want them to get rid of the bugs. We want the people who have their mods to stop complaining about the mods breaking. We want the mod creators to have the space and the bandwidth to update their mods. Same thing. Don't come into my chat complaining about how the mods are broken and you don't help support the modders, right? You're gonna come in my mod chat. You're gonna come in my chat going off about how your mods are broken, but your favorite mod creators ain't seen a dime from you ever. Miss me, right? Miss me with that. Is all I'm gonna say about that. How'd you get the heart-shaped glasses? You love them. Thank you. I got them online. I am waiting to see if they'll sponsor me before I continue to talk about them. But thank you for asking me about it. They're from an online retailer. That's what I'll say. Hey, you're also on the TikTok. Oh, can't even speak. Hi, friend. I'm on the tube today. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Hey, you're catching me mid-rant. You said if it were too matchy, it would be. It wouldn't be, or would be too much, you think? And they did all that work for a flat fee. That's what I'm thinking. It's a style thing when it comes to the packs too. You bought the country kitchen and the greenhouse because you usually play that type of gameplay. Exactly. That's my thought. Like I said, I know kids have there's a mixed bag in the community. I don't think I realized that this little gold bar went on the back of them. Oh, it's just paint, but still, that's kind of nice. It's a mixed bag in the community, the kits, but I like them specifically because these ones, of all the different types of content, I would say game packs and kits. I feel, oh God, no. I mean, you can customize your game anyway. The only one that I feel is a little bit strange are expansion packs, because those specifically change core gameplay in such a way that those I have a hard time actually saying I'm gonna skip. Pre-content creator days. I mean, I can tell you, I skipped Journey to Batu. I think I skipped Strangerville for the longest time too. I probably didn't have a lot of the occults. That came later. And then yeah, I didn't have several of the kits. But The Sims, I think, suffers from this feeling. I don't know about y'all, but I can guess. For me, The Sims suffers from the thing of like, I want one thing in that DLC real bad. I'm like lukewarm about everything else, but I really like the Mudroom kit. I don't know, I like all these storage pieces. So this one isn't necessarily a good one. And I also like this one because to me, I'm like, oh, this is the entryway kit, bet. Even though it's not, it's like a different kind of room. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's the entryway kit. We got the makeup kit today too, and that's the first one of its kind. So these two I probably actually would have gotten pre content creator, like thinking of myself not as a content creator. I probably would have gotten these ones anyway. Let me look at the list here. Kitchen clutter. Yeah. Okay. Restoration workshop, I think might be a good example of what I mean on some level. And like, if you didn't have For Rent because you're like, oh, For Rent's really buggy, this kit comes with a functional water heater, which is very strange that they would do that. But okay. This one comes with a functional water heater. This comes with these like storage bins. And between these two items, I'm like, oh, I really want those two items. I don't care for having to fix up my appliances, which is literally the point of this. It's literally the restoration workshop. It's literally like a little garage workshop thing, right? Like, but I feel like a lot of Sims DLC is like that, where I really want one or two things, but then the rest of it, I'm like, I'm about to pay for all this stuff I don't even want. Hence why people are like, why would you pay for a kit? Just go get the CC. Sure. But this is what I'm dealing with. Sorry, I'm seeing the comments now. Do you play Animal Crossing? I do not. Are mods working again? The updated ones? I mean, my mods that I have in my game are working just fine. I don't have a lot of mods, y'all. You gotta think, I don't play with certain things that change up the gameplay. So you really gotta double check. I know other creators have mod lists. I think Jeremy Gone Wild, if you're on the Clock app, probably, and if you go to Jeremy Gone Wild's comments, you'll probably see people talking about which mods are working. I mean, if you look at my latest videos, some people are talking about mods that aren't working. There's also a creator, hold on, wait, let me see. Oh, it is sunflowers. Because I was like, oh, I think it's sunflowers. Anyway, you can go to sunflowers. It's sunflowers underscore with no U. A lot of her videos, people are talking about which mods are and aren't working. So like you can kind of see if you bounce around in the community. I don't know if Maven has a video right now where people are talking about the mods. Let me see. I don't think Maven does have a video specifically talking about the mods. A McGamer might have a video. I'm just seeing. A McGamer definitely has a video about the mods. So if you just go to people's videos about the mods and see in the comments, people will be talking about what is and isn't updated. You can go to the creators themselves, their websites or Patreons or social medias in general, and they may, or Discord. That's another one too. If you go on the Discord, you might be able to see if their stuff is updated. But yeah, like I saw because I was in Twisted Mexi's Discord. I figured out when I got the alert yesterday. I was like, oh, I forgot that I joined. And that's when I saw that the tool mod was updated, but it doesn't look like Better Build By has been updated yet. So I wait to add that back. But MC Command Center apparently is working and it's in my game. UI Cheats is working, it's in my game. That's all. You said you hate that it gave no styled rooms because you don't even know how to make a mud room. Genesis, that's my thing about the creator kits. I wish that they came with the freaking styled rooms. We have the photos. There are the photos that are available on the listing on the website, but it's not enough. I need the styled rooms. So as soon as people start making the rooms with the kits, that will be what we need. Yeah, look at all these styled rooms. And they don't come with the creator kits. The Glam Kit was so needed, but definitely missed out on a big opportunity with different lashes. I know. The restoration workshop kits should have come with a garage door. Why, Mateo? So the whole community could be up in arm about not having cars? Did you missed my rant? The mudroom kit comes with these sunglasses and the keys. And I went on a whole thing. Sims After Dark and Sims VIP have a mods list, but you think Sims After Dark Midnight is more accurate. Okay, so yes, Sims After Dark are these websites? I sound like a grandma. I wonder if there are styled rooms on the gallery. Absolutely, people will definitely make rooms on the gallery with the kits, so that's all you can hope for. Twisted said there's nothing wrong with Better Build By. Twisted is lying. Twisted is lying. You know why I say that? Because when I had Better Build By in the game, it kept changing the options menu icon while I was in build mode to the same icon that is like the manage household, like the manage household icon. Let me show you. I know in the clock app, y'all aren't seeing what I'm talking about. This little manage households icon from the world view, when you click on that and you can manage your households, that icon was where the options menu icon is when I had Better Build By in. So I put Better Build By back in because it's like, I'm like, it probably is working okay, but it's being a little weird. And I'm like, no, then you're not going to be in my game because you're making things weird. So no, I'm taking you out. If you're insisting that it's working, I can tell you something is wrong because something with the UI was changing specifically when I had that in. I was able to open the game, open my save, so in that way it's not broken. And I was able to uninstall Better Build By, because if you just take Better Build By out but you don't uninstall it properly, then you end up with your catalog all jumbled up with all the extra stuff in it. So that's annoying. So I was able to put it back in, uninstall it properly, and take it out. So in that way, yeah, I guess it's working, but it was still being odd. Oh my god, the same thing happened to me, so you deleted it too. It turned the icons weird. Thank you, Umbek. Exactly. Thank you. So I think Twisted Mexi's trying to gaslight all of us, but we know what we see. You have the newest one with the swatch tray? I thought I did. No, I didn't before, but then when I put it in my game, I did. I used the version with the swatch tray, and I guess I may have had the version with the swatch tray the whole time, and I did not realize that. But for you, is that one with the swatch tray working? Okay. It's Me Troy has a Discord with mod update information. It's Me Troy uses a lot of mods as well. So she would be a good one to go to as far as like what is and isn't working. FYI, whoever asked about it on the Clock app. So make sure you follow It's Me Troy as well. There's so many people who are so much more versed when it comes to actual mods. That's not me. You come to me if you want mostly vanilla gameplay. Somebody was in one of the Facebook groups. I know I'm aging myself, but when somebody was in Facebook groups like, where are all the black simmers? And I was like, I'm right here, baby. But then I put in parentheses, LGBTQ friendly and mostly vanilla gameplay. Because I'm like, if you're looking for a certain kind of black simmer, I'm not that kind of black simmer. I don't have all the cool mods where you can do all the cool stuff and whatever. We play vanilla over here, baby. Vanilla, black and gay. That's it. You know, old school. You love mostly vanilla. It gets to be too much. Yeah, you know, just sometimes I'm like, sometimes you want the drama, and that's why you have the creators who can bring the drama, and then you have me. Who, I mean, I can bring the drama. It's just gonna be vanilla drama, baby. You know. But yeah, 108 apparently add-ons. And there's a lot of content for this game. Kits, I think, is where you can feel really empowered to just get exactly what you want and no more. Don't feel like you have to get the kits. I know that there's a lot of people who are enraged about... He said, I know exactly what you mean. That's how I play. Yeah, you know, it's just kind of like, yeah, I don't, you know, I'm pretty, you know, it's pretty, in so many ways, it's pretty boring over here. Sometimes people will comment on my videos and they're like, in my game, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, damn, that's a lot. I'm not, nope. Oh my gosh, I had to block somebody. I literally had to block someone on my Clock app because they commented about, how can I say this? I'm not trying to get banned. They commented about their Sims, like teen and grandpa together. And I was like, you're blocked. Because no, why would you even think that's okay to leave as a comment? The hell is wrong with you? Blocked, immediately blocked. I'm so glad I saw it. Sometimes I don't read the comments because if it's too many comments on a video, exactly. Disgusting. You should be ashamed. Bring back shame. I literally was like, you're blocked. Vanilla and queer. Exactly. You said, oh Lord. People do some strange things with their Sims. Exactly. You want a lot of the kids, but that's a lot of $5. And exactly, Brooklyn. Exactly. And that's why for me, I'm like, just like, you know, just every now and then, maybe treat yourself. But like, other than that, they're not so necessary. And here's the other problem. And I'm gonna be real. This is a blind spot for me that I'm trying to be aware of. Now that I'm in the creator network and I do get these kids, it's kind of like I have not ever played without them, without everything since I've joined the creator network. Like, before I was in the creator network, before I was a content creator, unfortunately, I was the completionist type of player. I'm that toxic player that the commenters hate. If it wasn't for players like you who just buy whatever EA puts out, that was me. Oh, Lord, that was me. It was toxic. Good God. I was like, oh, The Sims is coming out with something new? I want it. Yeah, be bad. And the first time I exercised my right to not buy whatever EA put out was Horse Ranch. I was like, I don't want that shit. I was like, no, I don't want that. And I hemmed and hawed. And the only reason why I ended up getting Horse Ranch was because I was like, I mean, I guess I have a YouTube channel. This was like early in the YouTube channel. I was like, I mean, I guess I finally need this, but I did not want it. You have almost all the packs, but kits, not really. Okay. You get a kit every payday, LML. Self-care. And I know that's right. Kits are $6.99 here, so it's 7 something. I would actually probably get more if they were 5, but you're a cheapskate. You're not a cheapskate. I mean, it's expensive. Expensive being like, hey, it was $5 when there was like no more than like 5, right? You're spending like 30, 40-ish bucks on a bunch of different stuff. Cool. We've got, how many build kits? Why do I insist on doing math? Let me go to the website. Hey, I ain't got a problem with math. It's more like I'm not scrolling through that list. There's just so many kits. And they're not even all on the same page anymore. Oh, they are. They do have the creator kits. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 kits on the first page. 32. 48. Are we at 48 kits? That's a lot of money. That's a lot. That's a lot. It was just when it was just $5 for the first one. You're like, oh yeah. 48 kits? What is that? 240 USD? That's that math, right? Yeah. That's a lot of money. So just a few hundred, right? And that's not, and that's before taxes. 39, I think. Wait, did I do the math wrong? Oh wait, I did. I was counting by 5 and it shows by 6. Right, I know, you gotta watch that. Oh no, you regret the occults? How come? Which ones? Vampires and werewolves? Oh, Dreams, hi. I don't know if I saw you. The only packs you don't buy is the occult packs. That's how I used to be, for sure. For sure. I don't know if I finished my thought. My thought is that, I think my thought was like, hey, as a content creator now that I have everything now, I don't have to play without everything. So sometimes it's like, I'm like, you don't need all of this, but I'm like, what the hell do I know? I have it all. You know what I mean? Like, I have all the packs and stuff. I don't know what it's like to not have the Restoration Workshop kit. Even if I say that I wouldn't want it. Well, you have it. Here you go, right? So, I don't know. I do see the value in all of the different kits, depending on how you play. But I stand by you don't need all of them, because I'm just remembering at a time where I was using my own money to buy all of my content, I did not have all the kits. Now, we didn't have almost 50 kits. But in the very beginning, I didn't have all the kits. I specifically didn't have the first 3. I think I skipped them. Bust the Dust, Throwback Fits, Country Kitchen were the first 3, and I did not buy them. I was like, I don't want this. Industrial Loft Kit, I did want. I was like, ooh. Funny enough, I don't even think I build Industrial most of the time, so I don't know why I wanted that. Blooming Rooms Kit, I stand by that I really wanted this kit, but I think what I wanted for real ended up being the Greenhouse Haven kit years later. Or however long later. And I think they go hand in hand. I mean, the Bloom Rooms kit is still pretty solid, actually. But they definitely go hand in hand as far as like decorative plants and stuff like that. This one, if you like making houses in The Sims, I do feel like is a must-have. But then, like, I get items like this that I've never used. How often do you, if you have the Bloomin' Rooms kit, how often do you use this? Because I never use that. This one, now that I'm rediscovering it, I'm like, well, I should use this one more often. Every time I try to use this, I'm like, and how do I use this? This little wall item, same thing. I'm like, well, hold on now. I feel like this would be cute in an apothecary. Yeah. You held out hoping they'd make some more free kits. I know. You sized it down? Oh, really? Okay. Maybe I just need to do that. Because it's like really big. And for me, I'm just like, when am I using this? I guess this could be cute outside or something. I don't know. I gotta think about it. It took me years to start buying kits. Exactly. You don't own a single kit. You do have CC that looks like some of them. Yes. Well, okay. You said, do I have CC that looks like some of them? Sure. But I'll be damned if I buy a kit. That's what I heard. There's so many kits that are unnecessary for me, especially the build kits. You put that piece in your dining rooms and patios. All right. Okay. Well then, I need to figure it out. Yeah, because there's some of these. Oh, you know what other one? The tiny campers. When this came out, I think I don't remember how I felt about this. I thought it was cute, but I don't use this nearly enough. Well, this is still way smaller than I think it's going to be. It's kind of funny because if you look in the catalog, this looks really big and this looks really small, but it's actually the inverse when you actually place them. I have used the Tiny Campers kit in my Sims house, the Dandridge family. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have sisters that live on residential rentals, and they basically live on like, I called it like a little villa where they have two like big houses like across from each other. And they share a backyard and like a pool area. And I use this for the kids' stuff in the backyard. This thing though, this like outdoor little movie thing is stupid because it breaks in the rain. And it's always raining in this game. So there's that. But this is one of those that I think I thought I was going to use more, and then I ended up not really using it. Is this even functional? No. It's just a little shelf. Party Essentials is another one that I think people say that they hate, and I don't know. I felt like my feelings were personally hurt when people said they hated this one and thought it was stupid. I don't like the balloons, but I do like having a party kit. Because I do throw parties. And if honestly, if I had a collab kit, I would do, I don't know, I feel like I would do a redo of this. I would do like the version that we actually wanted of the party kit. You know, maybe like an inflatable bounce house or something. That could be kind of funny. You love the kids so much. They're like CC for console players. You play on the console, Lori? I don't know if the chat on your phone is in sync with what you're seeing on your screen, which is separate. Yeah, I don't know, Roger. I think you should refresh or something. Good night. You'll be lurking. Oh, it is kind of late. You throw a lot of parties. Now I'm feeling called out. I went from we're all in this together to, man, now hold on. You wish they would do more worn furniture grunge type of hits. Dreams, yes. And honestly, I was thinking about that because I was like, The Sims, I don't think The Sims understands that I actually do want more of this for storytelling. And I don't want it to just look like this. I want it to kind of like affect their mood. Like you can enable a mood effect if you would like. Like, is it the Basement Treasures kit? You know, you have this light that kind of like flickers and they become tense. I wish you could turn that off. I think you can turn that effect off. Let me see. Oh yeah, enable emotional aura. So you can enable the emotional aura or not. But I would love another thing like that where it's just like the, I don't know, what would you call it? Just the grimy kit or something like that. Grimy stuff. This is Basement Treasures, the Finders Keepers kit or something. And it's just a bunch of stuff that you just rescued from the trash that you keep, or just like you said, just everything's worn down. This is the closest that we got to that, the Basement Treasures, where things are just kind of like worn and old. But I want to be able to furnish a whole house top to bottom with just old grimy stuff. I don't know what it would be, if it would be like a game pack or something, or a stuff pack or something like that, where we could really get a bunch of items that are like that. And it would come with everything. It would come with the worn floor. It would come with worn wallpapers. It would come with all the worn furniture. We have the stuff piecemealed and different things, like for rent comes with some cracks, and like the vampires pack comes with some cracks and stuff. But I would love if we as players could go to one pack for all the things instead of going to all of the packs for something like that, you know? They give it to us a little at a time. I just kind of want it. I want a little all the time. Like, it would have even for this, I know this was a creator kit, but just getting 1 or 2 swatches that were dirty. The Casanova Cave kit did that, where 1 or 2 of the swatches were just a little bit dirtier than the others. You know, this is the clean version of this little table. Okay. And then this has like a little cocktail napkin on it. Oh, wait, maybe it wasn't. It was this one. This is the clean version. And then this is kind of like the dirty version, you know, like 70s, 80s build pack. How are you playing your game right now? Caterpillar, what do you mean? Why are people coming in looking so confused? The game is not broken. People do not believe me. People are like, it's broken. No, it is not. No judgment, B. It's what we do. If we're doing a cookout, we theme it and decorate it accordingly. That's so funny. You said Basement Treasures is one of your faves. Yeah. You like Basement Treasures more than you thought you would. I never even seen the Blooming Room stuff. It doesn't look too bad, actually. You know what would be funny? It would be funny to do a 2025 review of the kits now. Oh, I forget that this one has so much art. And how so many kits have the record players. I forgot that the Modern Lux kit came with a little record player. I feel like it's so hard to find stuff. I stand by that. Something about this catalog needs refinement. I think part of it is the search. Like we've talked about before, they need to improve the search. And part of it is these categories just, it's not it. Because like I said, the amount of stuff I just be discovering that I've been had. And I'm like, is this new? And then y'all like, it's not new. Constantly. That's why I love the gallery too, because then it's like you rediscover things just by going to the gallery, and people are using things just like, oh wow, what a cool thing that I forgot we had, or what an interesting way to use a thing that I knew we had, but I just wouldn't have used it like that. You know? Do you have mods? I have MC Command Center in and UI cheats in right now. And then like more icons, control any sim. Those are in my game. And I don't have better build by and tool mod in my game right now. Those are the ones that I would like. Tool mod I know is updated, but I just feel like, you know, without better build by, it's like, why do I need tool? I mean, I can see, but like, no. Anything else though? I don't play with Wicked Whims. I don't play with Extreme Violence. I don't play with, someone has like a More Stories mod I heard about. Like, I don't play with, I feel like those are like the common ones I can think of right now. Which MCC do you have? Mine's broken. The 4.0. Are you sure it's MCC's is broken? Is that the only one that's in your game? Or do you have something else in your game too? Because MCC actually is working, but I literally tested each mod one at a time. I did re-download MCC today and install it today. It's still version 4.0, but it said that it was checked with the August 19th update. So I don't know if there were any changes to it, but I technically downloaded the one that I downloaded it again today and put it back in my game. MCC has been updated. Oh, okay. Well then there you go, Alicia. That's what happened. I downloaded an updated version of the mod. You have to check and re-download. Yeah, check. Because my game is fine with the correct mods. Better build by is the only one. Twisted Mexi trying to tell everybody that better build by is fine. It is not. I don't care what Twisted Mexi says. It's not fine. You haven't changed MCC and yours is fine. Okay. Wicked Whim scares you. Wicked Whims was a wild ride when I tried that for the first time. You said all the packs reviewed, not rankings, but just review. Yeah. I don't know. I would have to figure out how to organize it. Like if it's just like a showcase, or if it's just like, hey, remember Blooming Rooms kit? Or I don't know. It would be like that. Or just maybe like my favorite and least favorite kits and why, maybe. Which is hard because I really do like the kits. All in all. I like them. I guess that's the question. It's like, you like them, but do you use them? You like them, but do you would you actually pay for them today? Like the Riviera Retreat, I like the idea of this, but I don't think I use half of this stuff for real. And that's hard to say because sometimes it's like I'm in my game and I'm doing my thing for a little bit. I'm not always building. I'm not always making Sims, right? It's just like when I do, I like having the options for stuff. Anyway, all I'm doing is yapping. We're just talking now. Which is great. I love it, obviously. Oh my god, Marilyn, thank you so much for the roses! And I don't know what that is. You sent me something else that looks really cool. Thank you so much! You use the movie stuff a lot? Well, that's the stuff packs. We were just talking about the kids. If you want to go into the stuff packs, that's a whole other ride. Whole other ride, for real. Oh, let me turn on my code again. I'll say this. If you have it in your heart, if you decide that you're going to purchase any of the new kits that we reviewed today, and you want to use my code vstreetlove, you can go to the promo code box in the EA app or the Sims 4 website when you go to checkout, and you can type in vstreetlove. I get a commission. It is not a discount because EA, they haters. Also, thank you to the EA Creator Network for gifting me the packs. Yeah, and so I'll get a little affiliate commission if you don't want to use my affiliate code because you're like, who are you actually though? I don't even know you, bro. I don't even think I like you. First, crazy. Second, use Cryptic Sim, use Peacemaker. I think those would be their creator codes. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure that they say it on their like websites. Let me go to maybe Instagram. I will say I do, just as my personal flex, I did meet Cryptic Sim once. He's very nice. Yeah, Cryptic Sim on is the creator code, or I don't think I follow Peacemaker. That's what I said. I feel honestly, say what you will, I do feel like the creator kits be putting me on to some different CC creators in general because I don't really follow. I don't know if Peacemaker has a. I don't know if. Oh, is this it? Nope. Okay, well, I mean, my guess would be Peacemaker. I just don't know. They're not on Instagram, basically, so it's hard for me to tell. Yeah, I tried. Although opening Instagram, I do see Lil Nas X is hospitalized following arrest for alleged battery in LA, possible overdose under investigation. Lil Nas X, please. Your Sims is still broken? Make sure you check your mods. Okay. It is Peacemaker. Okay, cool, yeah. Peacemaker, Cryptic Sim, vstreetlove. Any one of those. But for real, Cryptic Sim, Peacemaker. Yeah. Okay, now I am judging you. You don't use the Riviera Retreat Kit because your Sims tend to be on the struggle bus. That's wild. What a wild way to end the stream. My Sims are hardly ever not on the struggle bus. Okay? And if you're talking about Chinatown 2, that's a technicality. They will be rich as a snitch All right, in like 2 to 3 months. Ooh, mark my words. You regret updating your Sims? No, Kirsty, you just have to update your mods. Your Sims are not broken. Your mods need to be updated. That's it. Make sure you save a copy of all your saves somewhere safe on your computer and your tray file. That's another thing, y'all. I'm gonna make a video. I'm making a video. I'm putting it on the Red app about how to update the game. I just have to wait until we get another update to really like document the process, because I just am like, I gotta do my part in the community. If I do this and then people are like, meh, you know, it is what it is. But at this point, I don't even have a video on my channel saying like, this is how you do this. This is what this means. And every now and then people find my pose video. I made a pose video like a year or two ago on how to use poses. And every now and then somebody finds it and they're like, thank you. This really helps me. And that makes me feel really good. So I'm like, okay, let me do one for the people who don't know that this is the process for, you know, updating your mods, updating the game so things don't get broken, you know? You gotta take all your scripted mods and see which one works, and then your game started working. Exactly, Alicia. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? It's a process, but it's not difficult. It's easy. Update, load your save with the mods, embrace the chaos. Okay, so, okay. All right, Eric. So that's exactly what, so. He said generational wealth is what you specialize. You said, yes, give me grunge, battered, dirty furniture, floors, and walls. I do not know where Roger is on the stream. There's no way. Something is wrong. Something's wrong. It could have been because of how I had to do my whole stream restarting earlier. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with where Roger is. Anyway, so I am gonna be just heads down editing. I still have to edit the video that we did about the update. I'm gonna have to edit the videos that we're doing tonight. And I still need to make my talking shit about Sims in general video, because I posted a poll on the YouTube community tab a few weeks ago and I never made a video on that, so I need to do that. And then I posted my poll today, if you haven't taken it, about whether or not you think The Sims 4 is boring, because I think I want to do another yap video about The Sims 4 being boring and just talking, you know? I don't know if you saw SimSiga's yap video about The Sims and the skin tones, because I watched it. I think somebody posted it in Discord and I did go back and watch it and she was going off. And so I'm like, oh, that'd be fun just to talk. So I might make a few yap videos, but all that stays is gonna be head down. I put my head down, got to work. What are you doing? Making Sims videos. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that rhyme. All right, everyone, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see y'all next week. And see you in the Discord and chat. I'll be lurking or whatever. Have a good night, dag dag.